taking a chance to learn what's in my head and reel out the thoughts that fill me with dread. You die for me when I won't even cry for you. Oh, please, Lord, tell me what must I do? Taking out a page each day from the letter you wrote to me, a book of lies that I despise, but with your animosity. Take me back to a time we met on that bank holiday. We made it right from the first night till you threw it all away. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Would I see that you care when I'm in need of you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore. Confusion is a gift that forever falls my own way. I'll never be so proud of that man I am today. Take me back to a time of our once happy days. Still you seem to ever haunt me with your condescending ways. Now it's time to do things right and get you out of my head and reel out the thoughts that fill me with dread. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Or would I see that you care when I'm in need of you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore. And the pain you caused fell from afar, and the message that you portrayed it caused me too much sorrow and pain, but I won't fall for that anymore. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Would I see that you care when I'm needing you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore.
Yes, people, welcome back to the biggest game of the season so far. City travel to Anfield. The team news is out. And oh my God, there is a lot to talk about. Guys, make sure you smash the like button if you've not done so already. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well, guys. This is a huge game for both football teams. And today, I think we're going to see a large bit of information about where the title might be heading. This is a huge game, an absolutely huge game. I want to say, first of all, this week we've spoken a lot on the channel about what Pep's going to do with the team lineup. And I've said many, many times Ruben Diaz might not get picked because of the counter-attack. And a lot of people come from me in the comments and said, LB, you don't know what you're talking about. There's no way Ruben Diaz gets dropped. Well, Ruben Diaz today is on the bench for Manuel Akanji. So all you guys, hold the L on that one, yeah? I do know what I'm talking about sometimes. So make sure you smash the likes and make sure you subscribe. There's a lot to chat about, guys. A lot to talk about. Before we get into it, as always, get the yeses in the chat. You know what it's about. Let's get some shout-outs in here. Let's see who we've got in the building today, man. Yes in the chat. Let's see who we've got, man. We've got Jerome. Good to see you, Jerome. Big up to Shadow Stinger. Danny Reacts. Big up to Septic. Andy Hoyle. Big up to Arvida Zane. Jeffrey Zohib. Adam's here as well. Big up to Bear, Tyrese, Lauren, Josh, Jamaica, Sai, Sam Martin, Fraser, Sayako, Sarthocrat. Big up to Pranav, Leek, Lawrence, Gavlaz here. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Jamie, Lazuli, Maverick, Kate, Keon's in the building. Nari Men's here. Chug, 4444, Shadow Stinger, Brett's here, MTS, Ron Wolf, Ollie's in the building as well. Big up to Itchy Goat. Hopefully you guys are all good, man. Let's not waste no time. Let's get into the starting 11s, guys. The starting 11s are out, and the Manchester City team news, yeah, it's interesting. Let's have a look at the starting 11 then. So for Manchester City in goal, Ederson starts, Kyle Walker captains the side, John Stones and Manuel Akanji. We spoke so much about Manuel Akanji this week. Should he play? The answer to that was pretty much everyone agreed was yes, he probably should play. The more difficult part of the answer to that question is where should he play? Do you drop Kyle Walker, the captain of the team? And obviously Kyle Walker was rested in the last game. Or do you drop Ruben Diaz? Probably out and out our best defender, but seriously lacks pace. And he's probably the worst player we've got on the ball as a centre-back option. We spoke a lot about that. And I said, listen, there's a real chance that Ruben Diaz will not play this game. And Pep has gone with that as well and doesn't play Ruben Diaz. Look, this isn't a surprise. I'm quite shocked that so many people think this is a surprise that Ruben Diaz has been dropped. What it is, it's a brave call. It's not a surprise, it's a brave call because, of course, if we end up just having a shambolic defense today, then people will look at that decision and go, bit of a weird one. But at the end of the day, Manuel Akanji deserves to play. He's been our, like I say, he's been our best defender this year for me. He's better than Diaz on the ball. He's faster than Diaz. So it's really no surprise that Akanji plays. Nathan Ake is there as well. He's probably going to play on that left-hand side. Rodri, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva start. The big one in the forward line, a bit of a surprise. I would say that I think this is a surprise to me, is Julian Alvarez comes into the team. We all thought Kovacic was going to play, but Kovacic isn't there. It's going to be Julian Alvarez, Phil Foden and Haaland. So the question is this, where does Julian Alvarez play? Is Julian Alvarez going to be played on the wing? Because, of course, in one of the recent games, can't remember exactly which one, Julian Alvarez was actually put out on that left-hand side. Is he going to be playing left wing, Bernardo on the right? Or could we be seeing Bernardo in the middle, or maybe even Foden in the middle with Julian Alvarez in that middle? That's the big one that we don't really know, and we're going to obviously find out as soon as the game starts. But I do think Julian Alvarez is probably I do think it's not. I wouldn't say, is it a surprise selection? Because it's probably not a surprise, but it's a brave call because, you know, if you played Kovacic is so good on the ball. He keeps the ball really well, very rarely loses it. And when you go into somewhere like Anfield, a place where sometimes ball possession can come at a premium, can be difficult to get on the ball and dominate, Kovacic is kind of perfect in that system. We've also seen Kovacic play really well with Rodri. In fact, Rodri's had some of his best games when Kovacic has been there as well, because it allows a little bit more freedom for Rodri to go forward. Pep's obviously not thought of doing that. So maybe Pep Guardiola thinks today that actually getting on the ball and dominating possession maybe won't be as difficult as maybe we're all imagining it to be. And that's why maybe he's gone for some more creative player in someone like Alvarez. But again, does Alvarez today start in the middle with either Foden or, well, will be starting in the middle with Kevin De Bruyne? Or will he be on the wing and will we see Kevin De Bruyne with either Bernardo Silva or Phil Foden? That's the big one for me. But listen, it's interesting. It's interesting. I wouldn't have gone with that. I would have gone for Kovacic just to have a bit more ball possession. But listen, if we do get on the ball and we don't really need Kovacic, then it's probably better to have someone like Alvarez there. So, yeah, pretty interesting. The bench, as you can see here as well at the bottom of the screen, oh, you probably can't see it, is Ortega, Ruben Diaz, Kovacic, Doku, Gomez is there, Gvardiol, Nunes, Bob, and Lewis. So, I mean, not too much there going forward that we can truly rely on in a forward sense. You know, you've got Jeremy Doku there, but, you know, he's been a bit hit and miss this season and is probably out of form at the moment. Oscar Bob, Nunes, would you really consider him an attacking threat? He's kind of just like I wouldn't say he's out and out attacking threat. So listen, if we need a goal off and we need someone off the bench, it's not looking great from that sense. But, you know, defensively, we're solid. We've got Gvardiol, Diaz there on the bench, Rico Lewis, of course, and a couple of midfielders as well. So I think we're going to need to, if we're going to win the game, we're going to need to win it with the players that start the game, because the bench doesn't really look like it's got much there to help us go on and win the football match. So, listen, it's an interesting one. I think it's a brave call from Pep, but one that I completely understand. And we've had many discussions this week on the channel. We've had people on the channel. We've discussed it a lot about Ruben Diaz potentially not playing, and it's really not a surprise to me, to be honest with you. I'm going to come to the Liverpool team now as well, because, listen, this is a bit of a madness, to be honest with you. The Liverpool team, wow. So they do it in this stupid thing. Let me see if I can find. Let me get it up on live score or something, so I can. They actually do it properly, because Liverpool post it in this weird way, so you can't. See. Yeah, we'll use this instead. This is better. So Keller in goal. Obviously, Alisson's still not back, but Keller has been pretty decent when we've done the play-alongs recently. Keller has been making some big saves, man. So I wouldn't really look at that personally, Keller, and go, oh my God, Alisson's not playing. Keller is a crap goalkeeper. We're going to be fine, because that's not really true. He's been pretty decent. Connor Bradley's obviously come in since Trent's been injured and played very well. But again, he's pretty young. Big game for him. Quansah's in there. Kanate is out of the game. There was obviously a lot of debate about whether or not he was going to be fit. This is, I think, if Liverpool do end up losing this football match and they look at the defence towards the end and go, that let us down, the decision to keep Kanate on the pitch against Sparta Prague will be looked at, and people will probably criticise that decision from Klopp. Virgil van Dijk there, and Joe Gomez also starts, but it looks like he's going to start on that left-hand side. Robertson on the bench today, as well as Tsimikas. That's an interesting selection there as well. In the midfield, looking pretty strong for Liverpool. Endo, McAllister, and Szoboszlai, pretty much the strongest three. And then up top, this is a shock. This is a massive, massive surprise to me. No Mohamed Salah. I cannot believe that Salah's not there. He's on the bench today. I really am stunned that he's not starting, because he's been on the bench, I think, maybe the last two games. Maybe T1 Dots or a couple, or maybe another Liverpool fan in the chat can let us know. But I'm pretty sure he's been on the bench for the last couple of times. He come off the bench against Sparta Prague, as far as I'm aware. So for me, that is a huge, huge shock to the system. Obviously, benefits Manchester City because he's such a good player and gets so many goals and assists. But Harvey Elliott's looking like he's going to play off that that right hand side. Nunes up top, the obvious threat in behind, and then Luis Diaz out on that left hand side. I've got to say, personally, I think that based off of the teams that are there, City should be winning this football match. I mean, you look at that back line, Connor Bradley, he's done so well since he's come into the Liverpool side, but he's so young and so inexperienced. We should same, obviously a little bit more experience clearly with Quansah, but again, he's clearly a downgrade on Kanate. I don't think anyone would say that's wrong. Joe Gomez has actually been pretty decent whenever I've watched him, but again, he's out on that left-hand side, not his ideal position. And no Mohamed Salah. Listen, guys, there is not going to be a better opportunity. We need to win this game, yeah, in my opinion. You know my opinion. I know some of you think a draw's fine, whatever, yeah. My opinion is I think we need to win this game. There will never be a better opportunity for us to go to Anfield when we need to win today. Because that team there for Liverpool, I mean, who they're missing? They're missing Alisson, they're missing Trent, they're missing Kanate. They're not playing the first choice left back in Robertson. They're missing Salah. They're missing 5. I'd consider, obviously, other people can have their own opinion. I'd consider they're missing 5 out of what I would say their best 11. Yeah, this is the best opportunity we're ever going to get to go to Anfield and win when we actually need to win. So listen, the players on the pitch are more than capable of doing it. Yes, it's still going to be a bit of a tricky game. You go into Anfield, it's always going to be difficult, and Liverpool is still a good side. And despite the fact that they've got like Quansah playing and Connor Bradley, this is still a team that in the extra time against Chelsea, and I know Chelsea are nowhere near as good as us, dominated Chelsea with the likes of Bradley on the pitch. So for me, we got to be winning this football match. There's no excuses today, right? We're the treble winners. But I think sometimes some City fans think it's not right to say this. We're the treble winners. I back this team. The players that we've got on the pitch, guys. Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, Alvarez is a World Cup winner. Bernardo Silva, Foden, Rodri. The back line's fine. We've got our first choice goalkeeper. Yeah. I'm fully aware that Liverpool is still a good team and it's a difficult place to play. But come on, man. Like, this team should be going there today and getting the win. They should be. This is more than good enough to beat this team. Now, there are obvious threats that we need to deal with for Liverpool. That running behind is still going to be a problem. Just because Ruben Diaz isn't playing and Manuel Akanji is, and Manuel Akanji is faster than Diaz, it's still not going to be as fast as that Darwin Núñez. So it's still going to be an issue with regardless of who played at centre-back, whether it was going to be Walker, Akanji, Diaz. Like, it's still going to be there. But for me, I'm not really looking at that as the main situation. Spoke today, this morning. I did a stream on the second channel, More LB. Make sure you subscribe to that. I said, listen, for me today, I think City are going to create more chances than Liverpool in this football match because I think we're going to have more possession and I think we've got better creative players in there, the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo, Foden, even Alvarez. We've got better creative players than Liverpool. So I think we're going to create more chances. As long as our midfield does create those chances, we need then Erling Haaland to be clinical. If we're clinical and we create the chances, we'll win the football match. If we don't, if our midfield has an off day or Erling Haaland has an off day and doesn't find the back of the net, then of course there's a risk. I'm going to give Liverpool a goal. My prediction for this game is 3-1. I'm going to give Liverpool a goal because, again, I'm not too confident in our defence. I've never been confident basically all season that our defence can keep clean sheets right now. So we're going to have to score, in my opinion, at least 2 goals to win the game. But I'm more than confident in the likes of De Bruyne, Foden, Rodri to create those chances for Erling Haaland to put the ball in the back of the net. But listen, this is it now. Yeah, there's 11 games left of the season, including today. We've got Liverpool, then we've got Arsenal, then we've got Villa. Yeah, 3 tricky games. But this is where our team usually thrives. This is where Manchester City usually start doing really well when the pressure is on. These players in the dressing room, yeah, they'll know that today's a huge game. And they'll be looking at that starting 11 from Liverpool, respecting it, as I do. I still respect the starting 11, but also being fully aware that 5 first-team players I'd consider for Liverpool are not starting today. And this is a great opportunity to win. And usually when the pressure is on this team, that the team delivers. And they need to deliver today. I don't think, listen, is a point, if we draw the game, yeah, is it title over? No, the title's not over. We're still in the race, but we lose control. We could win every game to the rest of the season, and we might still not win the Premier League. So I wouldn't say a point's a disaster, but it's not a great result. Having seen that starting 11 for Liverpool, I think a draw gets even worse because that is, if you ask any Liverpool fan now, most of these Liverpool fans will be going, damn, yeah, this is going to be tricky today with the team that they've got out there. They'll still back the team, of course. They'll still say, oh, yeah, I think we can still win. Of course they will. But they're not stupid. You know, fans are not stupid. They'll look at that starting 11 just as we'd look at the starting 11. If Haaland wasn't playing, if De Bruyne wasn't playing, if Rodri wasn't playing, yeah, if John Stones wasn't playing, and Ederson, of course, if all them weren't playing, we'd do the same thing. This is a great opportunity for us to go there and get the 3 points. And if it does, if we can do that, yeah, the message that sends to Liverpool, the message that sends to Arsenal and the rest of the league is, hang on a minute, you've all been saying that we're crap, yeah, even though we're only 1 point behind Arsenal, whatever. You've all been saying that we're crap and that like we've fallen off this season. We can go to Anfield and win. I tell you what, no one will care about the fact Liverpool had 5 players on. That doesn't get you any extra points come the end of the season. So we got to put our foot down now, yeah. Stop being Mr. Nice Guy. Too many times this season we're going up. Or, you know, go 1-0 up against Liverpool at home. Or chill, pass the ball around for a while. Don't do anything. You know, same against Palace. 2-0 up. Or chilling. Let's just keep the ball. Yeah. Game against Spurs. We go a goal up twice. Chilling. You know what I mean? We don't do anything. Today, yeah, that's got to change. I need this team to be nasty when they're out on there. They've got to go for the kill, man, and get this game done. Because we've got the opportunity today and go get the win. And it's not often you go to a place like Anfield and sit there and go, yo, we should be winning this football match. Yeah, if Liverpool had their full starting 11 out today, we wouldn't be saying this. We're saying it because they're missing 5 starting players, 5 key players. It's going to be a tricky game, of course. It's not like a guaranteed win or anything. It's not like we're 100% going to win the game. But this is a great opportunity for us to put our foot down, get the 3 points, and go top of the Premier League. That's what it's about today. I do have Martin joining me in a few moments' time. Let's go through some of these super chats. Appreciate the support. Guys, can you make sure you smash the like on the stream if you've not done so already? I want to see if we can hit a like record on today's watch along, man. I'll check what that record is, but if you guys can smash a like, that would be great. Let's have a look at what some of you guys are saying. Big up to Mukesh, says called Alvarez left wing and Elliot right wing here. Vamos says Mukesh, you're going Alvarez left wing. Okay, potentially. LB says Alvarez midfield. We're losing. I don't know if he's going to be playing midfield though, bro. I think he could be playing left wing, like Mukesh said. Obviously, we'll find out as soon as the game starts, but I'm not so sure that he's going to be playing midfield today. Big up to AP Beat says, where'd you buy that kit? Big up L Goat says AP. I got it from Classic Football Kits off Classic Football Shirts in Manchester. They got a website. They're all over the UK. And I think they do international delivery as well, bro. So go check that out, man. Big up to Zine Karl as well. Says Alvarez ain't going to be left wing. Chat is tripping. Says Zine Karl. So you're not thinking he's going to be left wing. Okay. Well, again, we can talk about it, but we'll only really know when the game starts where he's actually going to be playing. Anakin says Pep should have played Kovacic. Hope we don't regret it. Well, here's the thing, Anakin. If he plays Bernardo in the middle, or he plays Foden, well, maybe not Foden. Foden's not the same, but he plays Bernardo in the middle, then it's the same really as Kovacic because he can do the same stuff that Kovacic can do. If he plays Foden in the middle, that's still chill. But of course, Foden's more aggressive going forward and will likely lose the ball a lot more than Kovacic because that's his game, just like Kevin De Bruyne. Kovacic doesn't really do that. He wants to keep possession, keep the ball. So, yeah, again, man, I don't know what he's going to do. Big up to Ali, says statement performance needed from Akanji to show that he's our best defender. Big call to drop Diaz for Akanji from Pep. Yeah, well, Akanji deserved to play the game 100%. You know, when we're doing the streams this week and you guys have been chatting to us in the chat, we've been talking about Akanji. And if I've had people on the channel, we're doing videos. Pretty much everyone's agreed that Akanji should play. We just didn't know where. Do you drop Walker? Well, you could drop Walker, but Walker's pretty fast as well. And that can come in quite handy against Nunes. And Walker's the captain. Or do you drop Diaz? And whilst there's obvious pros for dropping Diaz in a game like this, i.e. the pace, also is probably the worst defender we've got on the ball in the central positions. And, you know, it's going to be intense. You want better ball players. He's also the leader. So you're dropping the leader out of there. And if we're going through a rough patch, which we will do, by the way, at some point in this game, might be straight away, might be 20 minutes in, it might be in the second half, whatever. At some point, we'll go through this game and we'll go through a 5, 10, 15-minute period where Liverpool are just bombarding us, mate, and we're holding on for dear life. In that moment, that's probably when you want Ruben Diaz there. But you can't have everything. You know, there's very few defenders in the world that have everything to the game. Leader, pace, great on the ball, you know. These players that do exist, if there's any, probably worth about 100 million these days, if not more. So, you know, you can't have everything. Big up to Brett says this is either going to be a masterclass from Pep or an absolute disaster. You're probably right, bro. You're probably right, 100%. The thing that I always say, though, I always say the same thing about managers, yeah? If you get a big manager like Pep Guardiola, you kind of want them to make big decisions because that's what they're there to do. They're there to make the hard decisions. And sometimes they do it and they get it wrong, i.e., Chelsea, Champions League final. He got that horribly wrong. But sometimes he does it and it comes off. Do you know what I mean? And then everyone's sitting there going, oh my God, this manager's amazing. You know, you're never going to get a manager who makes big calls and gets them all right because that's just not how football works. But no, you're probably right, bro. Mohammed says, surely we win. Please, God, says Mohammed. Well, listen, I think we will. I think we will win. And I hope we win. And I think we need to win. Slicku says, good to see Pep being firm by starting Akanji, City till I die. 100%. Guy deserves to play. Chicken Wing says, we need to finish them off before Salah comes on. That's actually a very good point. You know, I mean, sounds greedy, innit? But it would be great to have the game, you know, at least leading by the time Salah comes on because that guy's frightening, man. His record against us is ridiculous. Darcy says, no, Salah, we have to win this game. No excuses. I agree, man. I think we should be winning the game. No excuses. Andrew says, after seeing that lineup, you're going to win. What a bottle job from Klopp. Disgusting from Andrew. Big Liverpool fan. Andrew not happy with the starting 11 from Jurgen Klopp today. LB says, we have to win in the first half if we want the W. It's interesting you say that because I watched the Overlap podcast with Gary Neville and he said the same thing. He says it. Teams that usually beat Liverpool usually score against them and lead by half-time because Liverpool just gets so much better in the second half. And, of course, they go to the end as experience versus Forest the other day when they scored in the 99th minute. And off Meta Professor with the final super chat says, if Alvarez is playing left wing, then Pepe's playing the 3 at the back style on the ball. I asked for yesterday Guess I'm not on drugs after all. Big up Sanjeev says, LB, McGinn's out for the game against City at the Etihad. Thoughts? Well, McGinn's a great player. Villa crumbled, man. Villa absolutely crumbled. But yeah, that is huge. Absolutely huge. Listen, guys, we've got Martin on the show. Martin, some big decisions by the managers on both sides. Pep Guardiola throwing in Manuel Akanji for Ruben Diaz, also starting Julian Alvarez. Jurgen Klopp's done a madness with his team. But let's start on the City starting 11. Let's start off with Manuel Akanji. What's your thoughts on him playing and no Ruben Diaz, bro?
Whoever was going to miss out, it was harsh. So, but the trouble is, we were happy with either. That's it. I'm happy with either. But listen, Ruben Diaz is still a top defender. Manuel Akanji deserves it after his midweek exploits. He was man of the match. He was superb. It was Manuel Akanji putting a performance of "You will not drop me" for Liverpool.
Facts.
So he deserves it. And you know, the lineup is, apart from the Alvarez one, I did think on Wednesday, I was like, is that an experiment? As he put Alvarez on that left wing as an experiment. By the way, always told you he was always going to be a winger. You were never having it. You were never having it. You were never having it.
Do you think he's playing left wing or do you think he's playing in the middle? Because the chat can't make their mind up, and not can I.
He'll be playing left wing, 100%. If Pep puts Alvarez in that middle and sticks Foden out wide, that's a madness by Pep. Because here's my thing. Why put Alvarez on the left wing Wednesday? That had to have been let me see if it works. And it does, because that's how you do get Alvarez into the team. That's the only way you can get Alvarez into this team, with Foden, KDB and Bernardo. And the beauty of it is, Alvarez, because you've got Elliott and Bradley like you put up there, well, Bradley's not going to come flying forward, because what did you do with Alvarez? Gomez has got Bernardo on that side. Diaz has got Walker, which I'm glad about, because it means Walker might not have to go rearing forward a lot now. Stones can do the inverted role, and you've got the three solids at the back, and let Foden, KDB and Haaland. Because here's my thing. You're Liverpool right now. Are they going to mark Foden? Are they going to mark KDB? Are they going to mark Haaland? Are they going to mark Alvarez?
Yeah.
Well, what they're doing? I'll be honest with you. Listen, I've been confident all week. I don't care about records. Records are there to be broken for me. Don't care.
Same here. Same here.
I've honestly felt we'll come here and prove a point. We've already started the mind games. We tricked them on the bus arrival. We stayed in Manchester last night, so they couldn't get away with any of their little antics. Nice little Manchester hotel. No fireworks outside. And we've tricked them with two things. We've come a different bus route, and we've gone there with a new bus with 5 trophies all over it.
I know.
I just listen. Liverpool have done all the talking all week. Liverpool fans have done all the talking all week. We will do our talking in 2 hours. But here's the difference. Liverpool fans won't be around in 2 hours to listen.
Yeah.
We will be.
Well, bro, that is fighting talk. I'm confident in his team, man. You know what I mean? And like people, I genuinely think, yo, why have I gone? No, it's chill. I thought my camera was weird then. Nah, like this team should be winning, man. Like Martin, I said before you come on, there are arguably 5 players for Liverpool here that are not starting players. We will not get a better chance. I mean, look at Kelleher. He's not starting goalkeeper. Gomez ain't a starter in their team. Quanta's not a starter in their team. Bradley's not a starter in their team. Elliott's not a starter in their team. Yeah, that circle's a bit mad. There are 5 players there that are not starters. Now, still the good players, you know what I mean? Like Kelleher. This is the thing about Kelleher. Unfortunately, this guy ain't the same as the goalkeeper that they had in the Champions League final that time. Yeah, this is actually a decent goalkeeper, right? So it's not like he's ass, but like Quanta's not as good as Kanate. Bradley's clearly not as good as Trent, even though he started pretty well. Elliott's obviously not as good as Salah. They're still good players. I'm not sitting there saying, oh, these guys are crap, man. This is going to be 5-0. But I'm saying, like, you're not going to have a better opportunity to come to Anfield when, in my opinion, you need to win the game and win than today. And we pretty much got a strongest 11 out there. There are no excuses today. This is on the players today to go there and get the job done. And I said again before you come on, Matt, and I said, this City team, usually thrives under pressure. Now, we've not had to go to Liverpool that I can remember to Anfield and win. It's usually at the Etihad in the second half of the season. Today, I think we need to win this game. And in fact, again, I think with the team that Liverpool have put out, I think there's even more pressure on us to win now. Because if we don't win, people will be saying, you could even beat a Liverpool team that had 5 starters out. Do you know what I mean? So the pressure's on. But this City team, Martin, usually delivers the goods when the pressure is on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely spot on. And I think I'm trying to think the last time we did it. I think the last time we went to Anfield in the second half was when we beat them 4-1 when they had no fans. That was the last time we went there in the second half of the season. I think it was it late January, early Feb, something like that. So listen, Liverpool will be dangerous. I'm not saying we're going to win 3-4-1. I'll take any win.
I'm saying 3-1.
No, listen, I'm not bothered how we played today. A win is what matters to me today. We're at the point where I couldn't give a damn how we play. It's getting over the line. That's what matters now. But they'll never have a better chance. They'll never have a better chance right now than what they've got.
Facts.
So Liverpool have got to be amazing. And listen, don't underestimate Liverpool. They will be good. I'm not underestimating Liverpool.
Absolutely.
I have belief in my team. That is the difference. Because what is getting me this week is, if you say City are going to win, you are discrediting Liverpool. No, I have belief in my team. There's a difference. I've not once ever said Liverpool are crap. We'll never have a better chance. Never. Right now. With the injuries and with everything else, yes, they're running on this Liverpool. If we can keep them quiet for the first 15, 20 minutes or get the first goal, kill the crowd, crowd's not a factor then. Because I'm telling you now, it's the same at the Etihad. You can all start. Do you remember when we at the Etihad last week in the derby? We were all at it from the off. Rashford scores for 10 minutes. We all went quiet again. Because it was that, hang on, that wasn't in the script. No Liverpool fan this week has given us a prayer going in here.
I know. Well, I think, but now Liverpool fans having seen that 11, a lot of them, I've seen a few in the chat already say, you really should be winning this game. I've seen a couple of Liverpool fans in the chat saying, LB, you should really be winning this game with the team that we put out. Andrew, a big Liverpool fan, really not happy with Klopp for the team selection. So this is, like you say, this is... well, why is Salah not starting?
Because Salah's been out for 2-3 months.
Yeah, but he was on the bench. He come off the bench against Park Prague.
Do you not remember we did KDB, didn't we?
But that was earlier on. Yeah, but that was earlier on. Like, this is a game that, like this is a huge...
I honestly don't think Salah's at 100%. That's why he's on the bench. Has to be. Has to be. The key, the battle of this today will be the midfield. Because that on paper is probably Liverpool's strongest midfielder, would you say?
Yeah, the midfield's chill. I mean, let's just clarify again. Like, this not like, just to clarify, this is not a dead Liverpool team. Like Martin said, like, this is still a good Liverpool side, and it's not going to be easy. But like the point that I'm trying to make here is that like it's also a heavily weakened Liverpool team to where it could be. Yeah. They could have Konate, they could have Alisson, they could have Trent, they could have Salah. That's still a good team. That's a lot better than what's out of here. This team here is still a good side.
You haven't got Robertson.
It's weakened 100%. I think if Liverpool win the game today, fucking, that is wild. I mean, you got to give big credit to the players on the pitch if Liverpool go on and win, because for them to beat this City team with the players that they've got out there, like Fairs. Now, I know Anfield's a difficult place to play, but for me, Martin, there's really no excuse. There's no hiding places today for these City players. They simply must perform. And like I said to you, usually under pressure, this team does perform. Now, obviously, it's tricky. Kyle Walker's never won at the stadium when he's played. He's never won because he mustn't have played in the 4-1. So Kyle Walker's never won it. We've won twice in 20 years. But at the end of the day, Records are not on the football pitch playing the game. Yeah. Records are records. History is history. And people can throw out all the, oh, you only won twice there in 20 years. Yeah, you get beat every time you play there, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, when the game starts, all that goes out the window. The only thing that matters is the 11 for Liverpool and the 11 for Manchester City and who's better. That's it. And today is a great opportunity. And these players, when they're in the dressing room before kickoff, these City players are not stupid. They will know that today is a huge, huge opportunity, not just to get a win at Anfield, which we don't usually do. Not many teams do that, but to also go top of the Premier League and retain, the control of the Premier League. If we don't win today, we no longer have control of the Premier League destiny, We can win every single game for the rest of the season, and we still might not win the league. You win today, the Premier League control remains in your hands, and then actually, going into the Arsenal game, everyone will be really confident we'll get the win because you've just beat Liverpool away, So,
plus, no excuses, message out to Arsenal for when we come back after the international break.
Of course.
Because Arsenal at the minute are very confident, which they should be. But they won't be as confident if we go to Anfield and beat them. They'll be like, ooh, right, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly, I feel we win here today, we win the title. We win the title. If we win there today, that will send, not to us, but that will send shockwaves around the league. And I do apologise about my voice. I've got tonsillitis. So my voice, not the great laryngitis, sorry. So my voice is dying a death today. No, but it was, for me, I do think we'll win. I would win all week. Don't care about records. I remember going to the Swamp and never winning. Now we never lose. I remember going to the Emirates, or Highbury, as it was then. And the only thing we came back with was soaking wet clothes. It was about it. And now we win there nearly every year. Records are meant to be broken. We are not world champs, European champs, 3 times, winners of this league because we are chumps. Let everyone else talk about us and disrespect us in the way they have. Seen it all week. Seen it all week, the disrespect. We'll go in there, we'll do our job, we'll come away, we'll do our talking later, or we'll do our talking in May. Yeah,
100%. 100%. Big up to Off Meta Professor. He says Stones must be inverting with this lineup, otherwise Rodri will become isolated on the counters, meaning a box midfield of Rodri, Stones, Foden, and KDB. I mean, you would imagine that would be something that we would try and do. You could say with Foden and KDB, here's the thing: when you have Foden and KDB, one of them could drop deep. And maybe sit next to Rodri if needed, because you still then have a player further forward who can create. But yeah, I would imagine that John Stones probably will push forward, and that will leave a big job for Manuel Akanji and Nixon. I've been singing his praises pretty much all season, but in these last couple of weeks, I've been like proper trying to PR merchant this guy, because I don't think he's getting anywhere near the respect that he deserves, from the wider media. From opposition fans, and even some of our own fan base still don't rate him highly, even though he's been absolutely fantastic. Make no mistake about it, Manuel Akanji, today, this is your time to put your name amongst some of the best centre-backs in Europe, in my opinion. Because I think a lot of people think he's all right, but if he has a good game today against Darwin Núñez on the break, because there's a lot for him to think about. He's got to think about the spacing behind. He's got to think about build-up play, because if John Stones does push forward, he's going to be only one there in the middle trying to play out from the back. He's going to have to lead that back line, because typically when you're in the middle, you're the one that leads the back line. So he's going to have to be in constant communication with Kyle Walker and with Nathan Ake. And of course, John Stones is going to have good communication with Edison. Like, this is a gigantic task for Manuel Akanji, but I believe that he can do it. And yes, he does have a bozo in him every so often, but this is his opportunity, Martin, to put himself amongst the best if he can perform well today.
I've said it. I think he's one of our best defenders in his role. When he gets put in this inverted role, no, thank you. He is when he's played in our defence and just does defence, he doesn't let you down. He's there. I've always rated him in this role. Where I don't rate Akanji is doing the invertedness. And I think some of the Akanji slander has come because of this inverted role. So you get the recency stuff of, oh, that's what we remember him as. It's like Alvarez suddenly became a bad player because he was a number 10. You know, he was playing in a role that would, you know, if he was a number 9, different story. I like the bench though, because you've got Kovacic and Nunes if you need to calm things down. Say you're 2-0 up, calm it all down. Kovacic, Nunes, come on, knock the ball around. Doku, if you wanted to, say you're at 2-1, Doku in behind for the last 20, 30 minutes, scare the life out of them. We've got options off a bench, which is something I do like today.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something? One thing. If we do find ourselves in the very fortunate position of being 2-0 up, I don't want us to bring Kovacic on and kill the game, Martin. Because all you're doing then, for me, is whilst he does retain the ball, you're inviting pressure. What our problem this year in the draws that we've had is that we have not killed games off. Yeah, Liverpool at home didn't kill it off. Chelsea away didn't kill it off. Spurs at home didn't kill it off. Palace at home didn't kill it off. Yeah, we only went 1 goal up in every single one of them games, apart from Palace where we went 2 goals off. If we do find ourselves,
we were totally different then, though.
Yeah, I know, but like I don't trust basketball. I know, but I don't trust this defense enough for me to say, "Oh, 2-0 up at Anfield. Let's bring on Kovacic and see the game out."
I get that. I mean, I'm looking at it now. Using a ball over the top. I mean, I've not seen Elliott on the wing a great deal. You got Nunes, could cause problems with his height and his strength. And then you've got Diaz. And to me, it's that Salah one. How early does Salah come on the pitch? How early does Salah get on? Because I think if they played the balls in behind like Chelsea have and Tottenham have and or Brentford even have, and United did, with Salah on the pitch, different proposition. Different proposition.
That's going to be a scary moment when he gets subbed on, bro.
Yeah, because all of us, if that happens, we're all going to get a bit, oh, right, okay. Because we don't play a deep line. We play this high line a bit, don't we? Can't overly do that a lot if you're going to do the Salah stuff. But thankfully, it's how fit is Salah? How fit is he? Can he do 30 minutes? Is he saving him till half time? We don't know.
Yeah.
So to me, I do agree with Gary Neville. I do think we need to be winning by half time. I really do.
I seen something in the chat a moment ago, Martin. What do you think about this? And someone in the chat said, LB, you've said all week that you think in that first 10, 15 minutes, City need to go there and just be boring. Does the Liverpool lineup, obviously being weaker, change your opinion on that? And I don't think it does change my opinion on it, mate, because that first 15 minutes isn't necessarily about who's the players that Liverpool have. It's about the occasion. It's about the fans getting the players up for it and making average players world class, because players get this boost because of all the atmosphere and the energy that's going around. So, yes, despite the Liverpool team being obviously weakened, I would still look for us in that first 10, 15 minutes just to dead the game, try and get control of the ball, try and quieten the atmosphere, and then when that happens, if we can do that, then start to play football. I don't necessarily think that first 15 minutes is necessarily about, oh, is Salah playing? Is Alisson playing? It's about the atmosphere rather than the players on the pitch.
Can I go back to a game last season? Do you remember the game at Anfield? When was Arsenal leading? Do you remember the Trent incident?
Shaq.
And Anfield was quiet. It was gone. Yeah. And then Trent had that incident with someone. And everyone went, and Trent just turned to everyone and went, come on. And that was it. Arsenal just went, you can't allow that.
No,
so you're spot on. First 20 minutes, kill the game, keep the ball. Because you look at Liverpool's midfield. That Liverpool midfield will want the ball.
Yeah.
What are we the best at? Keep ball.
Mm-hmm.
Make that Liverpool midfield chase.
Mm-hmm.
Make them open up. Because once they're chasing the ball, because the idea of us keeping the ball, yes, some say it's boring. No, what it is you're waiting for a space. You're waiting for a midfielder to come out of the position. Space opens up, balls start going in behind.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want your players. City want someone touch tight on Ireland. They want them touch tight on these players so you can turn them and find the space in behind.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to me is the key to this. Frustrate the hell out of them. We're the away team. Frustrate them. Quieten down. Let us pass the ball around. That crowd will get going. They'll all be like, oh, you'll feel, honestly, you will feel it within your televisions. The anxiety coming through from the Liverpool crowd. The worst thing we can do is let them come out like an house on fire and they score.
Oh, fucking
That's the worst thing we can do today.
100%. 100%.
Because then that's it. The crowd won't stop then.
Yeah. Honestly,
we've got to kill that crowd and that momentum before they've even got going.
Yeah. Nah, 100%. 100%. Guys, do me a favor. Over 1,000 people tuned in right now. Let's get those likes up, man. We're almost at 800 likes. Please hit the thumbs up button if you've not done so already. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you guys are new. Reminder, after the stream, we've got the player ratings, and then later on, we've got a panel show at 9 p.m. Let's have a look at some of these super chats. Big up to Omar says, I hope Alvarez has a good game today. We need him. Yeah, I mean, I do think he's going to play left wing, but don't be surprised if he plays the middle. It is Pep Guardiola, you know, at the end of the day. Big up to Roberto says, got a good feeling about Alvarez on the wing. Pep, and then he's got like a little cooking emoji next to Pep Guardiola. He played all right there, didn't he, the other day, Alvarez? He did really well. And he could... I wonder who's going to take corners today, because I really don't think it should be Kevin De Bruyne. I think it should be. I think it should be Alvarez, in my opinion. And I probably have Kevin De Bruyne on the edge of the box, waiting for the scraps. Maybe get
up corners in the midweek. So
yeah, it should be Alvarez. It 100% should be Alvarez. And then I'd have Alvarez on my corners, and then have Kevin De Bruyne on the edge of the box, waiting for any scraps, any knockdowns, and he can just obviously get a shot off. That's probably what I'd look for.
KDB in that Akanji space that it was on Wednesday.
Yeah,
that's where you want KDB or a Haaland. Either put KDB on the edge or just inside the box. There, bang.
Yeah, facts. Big up to Stallion as well. Says no Kovacic. I swear Liverpool is the best team for Kovacic. Alvarez played Champions League, or is it KDB left wing? Because KDB finished the derby. Left wing predictions for the game. Well, yeah, my left wing prediction is probably going to be Alvarez. And I think
it'll be right wing.
I think Bernardo, but I think he might run Foden and Kevin De Bruyne.
I'm sat there going, is he putting Foden right and Bernardo in the middle?
No, listen. I actually think that like the normal thing for you to do would be to play Bernardo in the middle and put Foden on the right, because then for example, Stallions there say no Kovacic. Well, if Kovacic isn't playing and you play Bernardo in the middle, no one has a problem with that, because Bernardo can do what Kovacic can do in the middle. But I don't know, man. I have a weird feeling that he might just play Foden in the middle and just full send it.
Oh, I'd love it.
It'd be aggressive, and again, it'd be brave, but fortune favors the brave, bro.
Go down fighting.
I know, 100%. Big up to Mohammed said, if we don't win, we don't deserve the title, to be honest. Well, listen, bro, we should be winning this game. That starting 11 for City is a lot better than the starting 11 for Liverpool. Like, we should win the football match. So, listen, we've said it many times. No excuses. Like, it's up to the players to deliver. I think they will. I think the players will go out there and deliver. It's a difficult place to win, but at the end of the day, it's not impossible. It's still, regardless of how many people are in the crowd, regardless of how loud it is or how crazy or hostile it is, it's still just 11 versus 11 on a one ball on the pitch. So,
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty. You look at Bernardo, Alvarez, KDB. I mean, I'm hoping Alvarez stays left. KDB, Foden, and Bernardo can interchange. They can interchange all day long.
Yeah.
So I know we always do this, him right and him centre. Doesn't do Pep. That isn't Pep anyway. Pep just has him like a magic roundabout going round, just rotating. So no, I think we'll win 3-1.
Yeah, I'll go for a 3-1 as well. Big up
I do
to
think we'll concede.
No, I think we're going to concede, man. I just can't. I can't give us clean sheets with the way that we've been defending this season, unfortunately. Now, obviously,
Well, I don't care about all that in a minute. It's 3 points.
no, of course, but I'll take a 1-0, bro. I don't give a fuck. Me, I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm saying I think we got to score at least 2 goals because
look at it this way: these next 3 games will determine our season.
100%.
Liverpool, Newcastle, and then Arsenal.
100%. You win these next 3 games, we win the league.
If we win these next 3 games, I might start mentioning the T word again.
Big up to LB, says Salah can't do full sprints at the moment. Klopp said it seems like they've been rushing him back then, innit?
Hang on. Was it Tom Little who said this? Someone said they saw Salah doing sprints for a Pepsi advert.
No,
all right.
He wasn't. Yeah, no, he wasn't sprinting. He was doing jogs. Big up to off.
Tom said he was sprinting.
I guess is this a Pep quote? Foden is currently the best player in the Prem. This is when he's in the middle. Putting him on the wing after those comments would confuse me. Yeah, but this is a game where you might need that extra bit of control in the middle, and to do that, you're going to have to potentially play Bernardo in there, and it's a small sacrifice to make to move Foden out onto the right wing, where he can still be effective, just to have that extra bit of control. You know, listen, I get what you're saying, 100%. I want to see Foden in the middle. I always want to see Foden in the middle, but it wouldn't surprise me if Bernardo started in the middle for that extra control. And Bernardo does thrive usually in the middle at Anfield. He loves it, man. I think Bernardo loves playing against Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool fans hate him, and he rattled them, didn't he? And I can understand why he might play Bernardo in the middle, despite what he said about Foden playing there.
Hey, Foden's up for it. Fresh trim. New coach. We're all up for it today.
I know. Listen, this is such a crazy situation, guys. Huge match. This is what Pep Guardiola had to say on the decision not to start Ruben Diaz. It's a tactical decision. He says, having 3-4 central defenders, so I decide Manuel Akanji for his speed. He's facing one of the fastest players. So it's exactly what we've been saying all week. There is literally maybe he watches the channel. I don't know. There's literally no surprise to me that he's gone with that. There are cons to this. The fact that Ruben Diaz has that leadership that maybe Akanji doesn't. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If you've got a 1v1 Nunes, leadership ain't going to make you faster. You know what I mean? Being a leader isn't going to help Ruben Diaz catch up Nunes. So that's probably obviously is why he's gone for Manuel Akanji. So listen, it's a big game for Akanji. It's a big game for all the players. Big up to Martin. Anything else you wanna say before we wrap up, bro?
No, just enjoy the game, and there will be a post match later when I get back from my Mother's Day meal. Sadly, I won't be on the panel show because I'm going out for a meal with my mother.
Yeah, no worries, man.
But yeah, there'll be a post match around about 10:15. So I'll come and join, and I think we'll be all celebrating. Hopefully,
bro. Hopefully. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. Guys, massive thanks to Martin. W's in the chat for Martin. And, of course, you can find his channel, The Mancunian Way. He's going to be live 10:30 talking about the City game. So big up to Martin for jumping on. And we are now 6 minutes away from kickoff, guys. This is it. This is the game that the players need to stand up and be counted. This is the starting 11s for both sides, guys. Starting with the City team, Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker captains the side, never, ever won at Anfield, ever. In his whole career, never won there. John Stones plays, Manuel Akanji starts in place of Ruben Diaz. Pep Guardiola saying this is purely based on speed. Nathan Ake going to be playing on that left-hand side against Harvey Elliott. In the midfield, Rodri starts with Kevin De Bruyne. I'll put Foden in there because that's where I want him to play, but it might be Bernardo Silva. Hey, it might be Alvarez, who knows? Up top, obviously, you've got the robot man. It's Erling Haaland. Let's hope that he is on form today and can find the back of the net when he gets those chances. Alvarez gets the start, as does Bernardo Silva. I think, to be honest with you, it's probably going to be like this. Bernardo in the middle and Foden out on the right-hand side, just for that extra bit of control. Because there's a lot of people in the chat as well, you guys, and I agree, say, ooh, Kovacic not starting. Well, Kovacic don't start and Bernardo plays there, then to be honest with you, like that's no problem. Like it's the same. It's just obviously you've not got that creativity of Foden in the middle. But yeah, that's the starting 11 anyway. And this is it, man. It's time for the players to stand up and be counted. Listen, we've only won 2 games against the top 6 this year, both against Manchester United. We've only lost 1, so it's not like we're doing terrible. But that for me today has to change. It had to change before I saw the starting 11, and now I've seen the starting 11. I think we have to win the game, guys. Listen, if we draw the game, is the Premier League over? No, of course we're still in it, but we lose control of the Premier League destiny. We can't have it in our hands. If we win today, which we really should do with the players that are out on the pitch, then we've got control of that Premier League. We go top of the table and we face Arsenal next at the Etihad. And if we can win that one, then boom, you know, we're in a very, very good spot. But guys, let's not focus too much on the future. Let's focus on today's game. Manchester City away at Anfield. We've only won there twice in the last 20 odd years. This is a big one, man. This is a big one. Please make sure you drop a like on the stream. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. We need 9 people out of 1,000 to hit the thumbs up button to get us to 800 likes. Just 9 people. Come on, man. This is it, man. No excuses. No excuses. This team has to deliver, man. This team has to perform. And if they perform, they'll win. If they don't perform, then who knows what's going to happen. Big up to VTech City says my stress levels are 10 out of 10. Bro, I can't lie. My nerve levels are high. I think I'm at a 10 out of 10. I think I'm at an all-time high right now. AM, sorry, mate. Are you a dumb guy? Are you a dumb guy? Are you a dumb guy? You must be stupid, bro. No Salah, no Trent, no Alisson, no Kanate. Yeah, you're playing a 19-year-old at right back. You're playing Quansah in there. No Salah, no Alisson. And you're telling me you're telling me as a City fan, I shouldn't be sitting here with a full strength Manchester City team that won the treble, that I don't think we should be winning this game. Are you a dumb guy? You must be dumb, bro. You are a dumb guy, man. But it's chilling, isn't it? Yeah, let me turn off ads. Ads are off, guys. Don't worry. I've said multiple times, bro, that this Liverpool team is still a decent team. But if you're telling me that I'm not allowed to say that we should be winning this game when you've got the best goalkeeper in the world is not there, the best right winger in the world isn't there, you're playing an 18-year-old at right back and Quansah in place of Trent, which you're also telling me is the best right back in the world, and Kanate, who's a very good one. You tell me I'm not allowed to say that, okay? Weird people. Big up to Caleb, says, can't handle this, mate. We need this bad. I agree, bro. I agree. 100%. 100%. This is it, man. This is it. I think we can do it. We can do this. We can do this, man. We can do this. Oh, come on. Just perform, man. Perform. You know what's going to be disappointing, man? If we don't win this game, if we just let ourselves down. We should be winning this, man. We should be winning this. Oh, my God. The calm before the storm. I can't believe it. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. This is such a mad game. What's your thoughts on the defense? Well, our defense? Our defense is solid, man. It's chill. I don't have a problem. I completely understand the reason for dropping Diaz. I completely understand it. It's not something that everyone should be going, oh my God, he's dropped Diaz. Why on earth has he done that? Like the Rodri thing in the Champions League final, when no one understood why he dropped Rodri. This isn't the same, man. Everyone understands why he's dropped Diaz. He's slow. And he's up against Núñez, who's fast. Like, it's not difficult. It's probably the easiest tactical decision ever to understand. And Akanji, listen, Akanji's been playing well, but he does have a bozo in him now and again. Like, we all know that he can make a big mistake from time to time, but, you know, this season he's been pretty solid. He's only made one mistake this year, really, that I can think of, which was against Leipzig at home in the Champions League. Other than that, we've been chilling. Yeah, bro, AM, just to clarify, mate, I'm not saying that you can't win the game. I've said that multiple times. I said you got a good team. I'm just saying from a City point of view, we should be winning the game with the players on the pitch. But that's all I'm saying, innit? Right, here we go. Come on, man. Let's do this. We're doing a huddle. Rodri is doing the huddle, man. This is it. Time to perform. Time to show your minerals. No excuses. No excuse, FC. This is it. This is it, man. No excuses tonight. The players have to perform. And we will be there. I can't believe it, man. I'm so nervous. Oh, my days. This is it, guys. This is it. Guys, let me know where you're tuning in from, man. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the chat. I want to see where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know if anyone got any disgusting times. Surely someone's at like 4 a.m. or something. Someone's got to be tuning in at like 4 a.m. today. They've woke up at 4 a.m. to watch this. That is grim. Let me know in the chat where you guys are tuning in from. Kuwait, Bosnia, India, States, North Carolina, Leeds, Florida, New Mexico. Come on, man. Who's got the grim time? Who's awake at 4 a.m.? 5:20 a.m. Where are you? Bradley, where are you? 5:20 a.m. Where's that? We got Norway, South Africa, Rochdale, USA. Right, here we go, man. Liverpool to have the kickoff. Liverpool got the kickoff here. And we're off. Come on, man. Time to perform, lads. Yeah, no excuses. No excuse, FC. Let's get through this first 10 minutes. Checkpoint FC, yeah? First 10 minutes. No bozo. Yes, Edison going long. That's what I want to see. No bozo moments, yeah? Get through this first 10, 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be pretty. Get through it. And then we can hopefully get on the ball and start to play our game. Long ball forward, headed out by John Stones into Ake. Back to Akanji, gets the first touch of the ball today. Get rid. Yeah, that's it. No messing around today, yeah? Passing out from the back. You got to be making sure when you do that, you're doing it legit. Ball comes in the middle. I thought there for a minute it was going to drop for maybe Kevin De Bruyne and we could have been away, but someone from Liverpool got there first. This Keller in net, by the way. I've seen him already make a couple good saves, so it's not like that guy who they used to have when Alisson was out and Karius. This ain't no Karius, man. This guy's a decent keeper. He's made some good saves. What game did we watch him? We done a pray along for Liverpool and he made some big saves. So that's why the loss of Alisson probably isn't as big as it used to be. Kevin De Bruyne's on the ball in the right-hand side. Into Foden. Foden starts right wing. Good ball into Kevin De Bruyne down the right-hand side here. This is an opportunity straight away. De Bruyne into Foden. Foden! No! Oh, it just took a little bit too long there, Foden, man. It just took a little bit too long. That was good play down the right-hand side. Kevin De Bruyne cuts it into Foden. Oh, and I feel like he just needed to get the shot off a little bit quicker there. But good start that down the right-hand side straight away. Kevin De Bruyne connecting well with Phil Foden. Ah, damn. That was decent. Good ball from Manu Kanji to Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland into Kevin De Bruyne again. Into Bernardo Silva. Bernardo! Into Alvarez. Left-hand side. Alvarez. Shoots. Saved by Keller. Oh, damn. That was decent. That was decent again, man. Nice little link-up play. Kevin De Bruyne into Bernardo. Bradley has to go infield. Harvey Elliott defends, and it's a decent effort from Alvarez. And I tell you what, it's a good save, you know, because if he parries that, Bernardo Silva's there for the tapping. It's a really good save from Keller to keep the ball. It's kind of straight at him. He doesn't. That's not the issue. Not letting the ball go in. It's the fact that he managed to keep hold of the football. Because if he parries that, Bernardo Silva's got an absolute tap in here. But City has started well as Bernardo's got the ball again. Tries to skip round the player. It's a throw in for City just inside the Liverpool half. But 3 minutes in here, City have started quite well. Got to say, happy with what I'm seeing so far in these early minutes. Of course, when we do get those chances, we've got to take them. We've got to be clinical today. Stones into Walker. So John Stones is pushing into midfield. He's not like massively far forward, but he's definitely pushed in as Walker's got the ball and then just loses it. That's pretty poor from Kyle Walker, can't lie. Long ball over the top, and Edison's there to collect it. Rodri to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo into Alvarez. Can Alvarez keep it in? He can do. He's up against Bradley. Pulls it back to Bernardo Silva again. Bernardo in this middle already getting on the ball a lot. Rodri goes to switch it out to Foden. Foden in behind for Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Ooh, it's a bit overhit, but 3 players in the box there for City. And how often do we see that? Not very. Rodri on the edge of the penalty area again. Tries to find De Bruyne. That's just a little bit too high, that from Rodri with the standard Pirlo ball. But something there that was quite key was that when Kevin De Bruyne got the ball on the right-hand side there, we had 3 players inside the penalty area, which usually it's just Haaland. Okay, 4 minutes in. Decent start. Decent start. We look like we're getting quite a lot of space in decent areas already, which is quite good to see. Elliott out on this right-hand side. Into Nunes. Nunes tries a back heel. John Stones has got it. Goes back to Edison. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Yes, that's it. I don't want none of these short passes today when we don't need to. Long ball forward to Foden. He's got that, Foden. He's up against Van Dijk. Cuts in field. And then slips. And then slips again. And then gets dispossessed by Endo in the end. Bit unfortunate there to slip. That's never a free kick, referee. That was a bit gutting, that, man, because Foden had the ball on a 1v1 opportunity versus Van Dijk, but he fell over. Maybe it was a foul. Maybe it was a foul, to be fair. 5 minutes in. Decent. Decent, guys. Can't complain here. Long ball forward to Connor Bradley, who's very high up the pitch here against Ake. That's going to be a Liverpool throw. We need a win, bro, says Perfect Idol. We need to capitalise on the start we have, says Sit Down with Jeff. Yeah, of course. Like I said, when you're on top and you get chances, you've got to take them. We've got to be clinical. That's it. You know, we have to be clinical when we go forward and get chances. Ball over the top for Nunes. Akanji, just get rid of it. Get rid of it, Edison. Oh, see, just fucking get rid of it, man. Stupid pass from Edison. You know, you don't do that in games like this, doing stupid passes out from the back. This is a game, no nonsense. It's very basic football. Get rid of it on the edge of your penalty area. First bit of danger we got there, really. Wow, West Ham have just equalised in the 91st minute against Burnley. Pain continues for Vincent Kompany. As Walker's got the ball here. Back to Edison. Get rid. That's it. That's it. Easy. Easy. Ball in the middle. Where's the City player? Why is there no City player near there? John Stones heads it down. Come on, lads. We need to get back on the football again. Get it on the deck, man. Throw in for Liverpool. Need to get that ball on the floor. These long balls, it's not the way. Elliott tries a crossfield switch to Diaz, intercepted by Walker, and Rodri gives it to Haaland. Left-hand side. Good ball. Alvarez. Come on. De Bruyne's on the left. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. What the fuck is that, De Bruyne, man? Oh, that is trash. Oh, De Bruyne, that's trash. We go forward. We just bypass the Liverpool midfield. It's a great ball from Haaland into Alvarez. Alvarez probably delays it a little bit too long, but he just needs to clip. I think he does try and clip that to Foden, maybe. He just gets it all wrong, man. Oh, if he clips that to Foden at the back post, he's completely free. De Bruyne with a long-range strike, and it's saved. Not great save, to be honest with you. And Alvarez has got that, and the referee's given a free kick there. Never in a month of Sundays is that a free kick on Connor Bradley. But the keeper is a long-range strike from Kevin De Bruyne. He didn't look particularly convincing there. Well, maybe it's actually a decent save because he saves it and he parries it out towards the wing. Maybe it's actually an all right save. But that was never a free kick on Bradley from Alvarez. No chance. No chance. Yeah, Saeed in the chat, man. It'll get well soon, Bray. Stones. Started well here. Rodri. Into Foden. It's up against Gomez. Skip round Gomez like he's not even there. Phil Foden puts a cross in. It's not the worst cross in the world, but no one was really attacking it. It's a corner for Manchester City. This is where we're about to find out who's going to be taking corners today. Obviously, Alvarez put in some good corners in the last game against Copenhagen. Whereas De Bruyne normally floats them in. Let's see who's on them today. Who's going to be taking corners for City? It's Alvarez. Alvarez to take it. Swings it in. It's down. Oh. Counter-attack. Here we fucking go. Standard shit. Go on. Go on. Well in, Bernardo. That is great play from Bernardo Silva. And City go down the other end again. Bernardo. Come on, lads. A bit of urgency. Bloody hell. Foden into Stones. And he resets into Manuel Akanji. Yeah, so it looks like Alvarez is going to be on corner duty today. Which is decent. Ah, miscontrol from Alvarez there. You don't want to get these fans up for it, you know. If there's anything that pisses us off today, or as we can as fans, but the players, the manager, Pep Guardiola, they've got to try and not react, man. Long ball forward into Núñez. He tries to flick it on for Elliott, but doesn't quite come off, and Ake plays it safe back to Edison. And we're 10 minutes in here. What do I make of the start? We started well, man. We seem to be bypassing Liverpool's midfield like it's not even there, which is obviously a good sign. But how long will that continue before Klopp makes a change, either tactically or half time, 60 minutes? He'll make a sub maybe. Because if they keep on playing like this, then surely we're going to get joy playing through the middle. Because we've already managed to get the ball into the likes of Bernardo and De Bruyne in that middle of the pitch a number of times. So yeah, decent start, man. Ball's back at the Liverpool defence with Kwanzaa, who cuts back in field. Oh, you lucky fucker. I tried to take on De Bruyne, and if De Bruyne wins it, he's through on goal. That's a bit of a risk, but came off. Walker, chest sit down, needs to be careful. Goes back to Stones. Oh, risky ball from Rodri, but does find Walker, and he's got loads of space to drive into now. Kyle Walker back into Rodri. Swings it out to Ake. Alvarez, who's holding the width, really nice on that left-hand side. Referee gives advantage. Akanji into Rodri. This is another reason, obviously, you've got Akanji in there, because he's just much better than Diaz on the ball. De Bruyne. Come on, De Bruyne, man. You knew he was offside anyway, man. Should have just played it to Alvarez or Bernardo there. Tried to force it through to Haaland, even though you knew he was probably offside. Liverpool back with Keller here. How are you guys thinking we've started? You keep on asking me how I think we've started. How do you guys think we've started, man? I think we started well, but what are you guys thinking? Anything that anyone's noticed tactically about any players, system, formation? What are you guys saying? What have you noticed, man? Started well, says Brett. Started well, says Vibe with the lads. Okay start, says 55. Van Dijk tries to smash it up to the right-hand side into Bradley. That's a decent ball. Bradley's one-on-one with Ake. Cuts in field, cuts outfield. Bradley! Oh, he just goes wide. I think it took... Oh, I think they give a goal kick. I actually thought Edison made a save there. And Núñez is holding his hamstring. Is Núñez injured here? Fucking hell. Who are they going to put on the pitch if Núñez is injured? He's holding his hamstring. I have to check the Liverpool bench here. Gakpo, wouldn't it? They'll have to put Gakpo on. If he's injured, they're going to have to put Gakpo on. Wow, they're having some mad luck with injuries. No, he didn't actually make a save, Edison. I thought he saved it, which is why I was quite surprised that there was no corner, but no, it just went wide. Klopp's trying to get the Liverpool crowd up for it. Oh, back underway, so he must be all right. Elliott plays it into Endo in the middle of the park. Back to Gomez. Yeah, Bradley kind of cooked Ake there, didn't he? He did really well. He sent him inside and then went back on the right. I guess another problem when you're playing someone like Bradley is because he's hardly played any football. You don't really know what he's going to do. Like when you're playing against players that play week in, week out, like you know what certain players are going to do in certain situations. But when you're playing someone like Bradley, who's obviously so new into the Liverpool team, he's hardly played. You don't really know what he's going to do, so he can kind of catch you off guard. Keller goes long. Ake wins the foul or the free kick. No, he doesn't, according to the ref. Elliott plays it into Nunes down this right-hand side. Nunes, oh my God, what's going on here? Jesus, our back line there was a bit of a mess. It goes all the way through to Luis Diaz and he resets it into Gomez. Liverpool coming into the game now. Looks like they've settled down. Elliott tries to swing one in again for Nunes. What's our defence doing here? Nunes, shot wide. Defence looks a little bit weird. It looks like Kyle Walker's tucking in, which must be a instruction from Pep Guardiola. But then Luis Diaz is just free all the time on the other side. Maybe Pep's just like, you got to mark Diaz, and not Diaz. You got to mark Nunes. We've got to be tight on Nunes. Which, okay, I get it, but you're then leaving a lot of space for Diaz. Look at this sloppy play here from City, and Liverpool have it again out on the left-hand side with Luis Diaz. He's up against Walker, goes around the left, ball in, headed from Nunes. That was too easy from Luis Diaz. Kyle Walker, just too easy, gets past him there. But Liverpool have settled. First 10 minutes, we were doing really well, but Liverpool have settled into the game now. And I tell you what, if that ball's an inch further forward, Nunes can probably get a... How is he free there, Nunes? How's he got like such a free area of the pitch that he's standing on? Do you know what I mean? Come on, lads. We need to get hold of this football, man. Gomez. Into Nunes, out to Diaz on the left-hand side again. Back into Quansah. I did say before the game, we will go through periods of the game where Liverpool dominate possession and dominate the game. Like you're not just going to have 90 minutes of City dominating, unfortunately. So this is entirely to be expected. Good ball from John Stones into De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to find Foden. He does find Foden. Foden. Edge of the box. Shoots. Blocked. Into Alvarez. Finds Foden. He just can't get the ball out of his feet. And Quansah clears up to Elliott. Endo. We're looking a little stretched here. And another free kick given for Liverpool here. A couple soft decisions for me. Soft decisions. Walker makes a brave call again, leaving Diaz. It's almost just like we don't respect Diaz, man. We just keep on leaving him free on that left-hand side. It's wild. Another brave move. Diaz got it. Oh, he skipped round Walker. Still got the ball. He goes for the switch. Elliott intercepts. McAllister into Quansah. Liverpool's settled, man. First 10 minutes, we were really dominating the game, but Nunes could be in here. That's fucking shit. 1-0 Liverpool. They've given offside. He's got to be offside here, because if that's a valid goal, that's the shittest defending I've ever seen in my life. How is Nunes that free, man? They've given offside, but is it a goal? Yes. Decent line. Decent line. Good line, that. I don't mind, like, the fact, obviously, the fact that they defended high up there and caught him offside is great, but I still think he needs to be, like, more close to it, to Nunes, rather than that free. But yeah, offside goal. Clearly offside. Need to get on this football now. Not touch the ball properly for 10 minutes, man. What's going on? It almost looks like we're trying to bait Liverpool into pressing us so we can play through the press. That's fucking stupid from Rodri. Diaz, don't concede a cheap goal. McAllister, block shot. Ake's got it. Fires it into Alvarez. Can he keep that in? He does keep it in. And then he loses it. Not good enough, man. Not good enough. We're not keeping the ball at all here, yeah. Stupid giving possession away like that. Kelleher gives the ball away to Bernardo Silva. And he loses it. Bradley clears only as far as Ake. Into John Stones. He's pushed high up into the midfield now with Rodri. Back to Walker. Foden. Keep the ball, man. We just need a bit of possession. We've not had a period of possession for time. Walker tries a switch to Bernardo. He's got that to Bernardo. And Bernardo's in a bit of space on this left-hand side. Needs support. Gets it with Ake. Go on. Oh, you might as well go for it, Bernardo, man. Oh, he's offside. Pep needs to calm the players down. He needs to do the standard calma, because we're just not keeping the football. Look, possession, last 5 minutes possession, we've had 17% possession in the last 5 minutes, man. That's you're not going to win football matches with 17% possession. That's for sure. Haaland into De Bruyne. That's a great bit of play. Needs support here. Pass the ball. Gives it to Alvarez. Poor boy. I know what he's trying to do there. He's trying to find De Bruyne on the 1-2, but not ideal. Throwing for City. High up in the Liverpool half. Ake to take it. Manu. Back to Walker. Rodri. He goes for the switch now. This time to Foden. He gets it to Foden. Good touch from him. Brings it down. Swings it into Rodri. A good football. Into Ake. Rodri. Oh, good ball out to Foden. Space on the right-hand side. Goes for the cross. Blocked. Throwing for City again out on this right-hand side. This is crazy, man. The nerve levels are crazy, guys. Do me a favour as well. If you've not done so already, please smash the like button, guys. Over 1,200 people tuned in. With 30 likes away from 1,000 likes. 30 people, man. Out of 1,200. Alvarez. Into Bernardo. Bernardo, left side. Come on. Got to get a good cross in here. Cross comes in. Oh, it's headed away from Van Dijk. If he doesn't get there, Van Dijk, Haaland's got to tap in. We get an overload on the left-hand side. Bernardo clips it in. Yeah, he done everything he needed to do there, Bernardo. And Van Dijk, if he doesn't get there, I mean, he's always getting there, to be honest, Van Dijk. But if he doesn't, or he slips or something, then Haaland's got a tap in. Corner again for City. On the other side, De Bruyne to take it this time. Bit of pace, man. Oh my God! I thought it hit the side netting. It's a crazy, crazy corner routine. Kevin De Bruyne whips it in at the near post with a bit of pace on it. And John Stones comes steaming in and just takes the whole Liverpool team by surprise and flicks it in at the near post. I thought it hit the side netting. I didn't know what was going on. None of the team was really celebrating. I didn't know what was happening. And then all of a sudden, John Stones sprints to the away fans and celebrates. Let's have a look at this again. Oh, it's an actual proper corner routine. It's like we actually practiced corners this weekend. My God. You got to say Darwin Núñez there doesn't do himself any favours. But it looks like we've actually tried a corner routine and it's worked, man. Get in there, Johnny Stones. Kevin De Bruyne took a corner, which actually was decent, man. That was class. That was an actual corner routine. My football club has practiced corner kicks. Oh, my days. Unbelievable. Love to see it. And then John Stones, I didn't even know he'd gone in, man. I didn't even know he'd gone in. Get in there. Right, come on. Alvarez. Could be away again here with Bernardo Silva. Come on, lads. Come on, man. Come on. Where's the flames in the chat? Yo, we're winning 1-0 at Anfield, and there's one guy in the whole chat called Nax who's put the flames in, man. You're slacking. Time to wake up, Briz. Time to wake up, man. My God. Woohoo! Oh, my days. We actually practice corners. Love it. Love it. Come on. Let's go. Oh, an assist for Kevin De Bruyne as well, bro. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about that, bro, to be honest with you. I thought it was a rip. What, she's on 5 now. Pascal, Gross, Trippier, and Watkins are all on 10. Kevin De Bruyne's now on 5. So, yeah, man, nice. Look up to you, bro. I totally forgot about that, to be honest with you. We've only lost 1 game in our last 100 when we've been winning. So the chances of us losing now are dramatically slim. Oh, no. Diaz. Clear it. Yes, offside again. Oh, come on, man. Hey, yo, how many other people in the chat there didn't know that goal had gone in, man? I didn't even realize it was a goal. Oh my God, man. I didn't even realize. Hey, yo, yeah, you know what? This thing about leaving Diaz is a legit thing, man. It must be a tactic. It has to be a tactic, surely, because every time the ball goes in towards the middle, Walker's just saying, see you later to Diaz and just leaving him on the left-hand side completely unmarked. I don't know. It's got to be a tactic. Big up to Mark with a 2 says, my libero, Johnny Stones. Mate, it was such a nice little finish as well, like just to tap it round Kelleher. But doesn't it make you feel good, guys, that we actually practice corners? Like, I genuinely didn't think we practiced corners, but we must have done this week. Good to see. McAllister coming forward here. Gives it into Diaz on the left-hand side. This is threatening. Who's marking Zoboslai? Diaz. Welling Walker. Folding away. That's it. Into Alvarez. Go, 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 go. Release. No. That should have done better there, Alvarez, man. Should have done better there, Bray. He does better than Kevin De Bruyne's away. Diaz on the edge of the box. Good tackle from Manu. Bernardo. And that's a foul, referee. I tell you what, like, counter-attacks here today are a legit weapon for us. I know that's not normally the case, but we actually, like, Liverpool look hella vulnerable on counter-attacks, which is kind of crazy because we all thought it was going to be the other way around. We all thought, oh, Liverpool City are going to dominate the ball and Liverpool are going to get us on the counter-attacks. Actually not the case. Liverpool are having great success in terms of possession, more possession than most people would have imagined. And it means that they're not getting too much spacing behind for Darwin Núñez. And we're actually having counter-attack opportunities. The problem is we're not really used to counter-attacking. And you can clearly see that because a couple of times we have counter-attacked. We've either made the wrong choice or the type of pass hasn't been correct. But that's because we don't usually do it. We don't usually counter-attack sides because we usually have the ball. Come on, lads. Come on. 28 minutes played here. Let me just get a little time update for you guys. Right, timer's updated, guys. My timer's updated. That's where I'm at. Whew. Jeez. Intense game, this, man. Intense game. Come on, lads. Do you think Akanji instead of Diaz was the right call? At the moment, yes, because Akanji has been playing out from the back a couple of times and he's played some really good balls into the midfield. As the game goes on, time will tell whether that remains the correct decision. But at the moment, it's a poor ball from Rodri into De Bruyne. At the moment, it looks the correct decision. Not necessarily based on the speed, because we've not really seen that yet. More based off the fact that he's able to play better balls out from the back and play out better. Diaz into Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's scaring me a little bit, really, because he's not touched the ball hardly at all in this first 30 minutes, but he's getting into space. Every time I look at him, he's in a little pocket with around 8 yards around him where no one's near him, which is dangerous, because if they can find him on the ball, which they've not really been able to do yet, Liverpool, but if they can find him, then he's going to have space with the ball to operate in dangerous areas. Half an hour played here. City 1-0 up thanks to a goal from John Stones off a corner. Nerve levels are high, guys. Nerve levels are high. Yeah, we need to try and kick on here. We need to try and kick on. McAllister. He's running things for Liverpool at the moment. Elliott out on this right-hand side. Got Bradley next to him. Cuts in field. Elliott into Gomez, out to Luis Diaz. Back to Gomez. He tries a cross-field switch into Bradley, who's completely unmarked. Into Elliott. Edge of the box. Got a look at that shot. He tries to cross it in. Szoboszlai over the bar. Told you Szoboszlai's scaring me, man. And that's another chance. Ball's clipped in from Elliott. And no one's picking up Szoboszlai, as we've not done the whole game. And to be honest with you, that's a poor miss from Szoboszlai. He should do better. Look at him, completely unmarked. Completely unmarked. No one tracks the runner. Not sure whose runner it is. It might have been Foden's. And to be honest with you, he should do better there. He should do better. That should probably be a goal. But I told you a minute ago, Szoboszlai is completely free and no one's marking him. And that was clear evidence of that. Big up to LB, says, need more goals before Salah comes on, says LB with the super chat. Elliott into Bradley. Oh no, Szoboszlai. Edge of the penalty area. Out to Bradley. Diaz into Gomez. Gomez cuts in field. Haaland, well played from Erling Haaland into Foden. Come on. Ah, fucking hell, man. We just don't know how to counter-attack. You can see today, yeah, that counter-attack against Liverpool is such a dangerous weapon. But because we don't know how to do it, we're not making the right decisions. You've got to move the ball quickly. Get forward and move it or switch it and get the ball off. And we hold on to the ball for far too long, man. We just don't know how to play counter-attacking football. If we did, to be honest with you, we'd probably have more success. We probably have scored more, because the amount of times we've got into like 4v3 opportunities, but we just don't retain the ball properly. Bradley out on the right-hand side again. Szoboszlai switches it to Gomez. Nunes has come out to this left-hand side temporarily. He's up against Walker. Walker into De Bruyne. Foden. We lose it again, man. This is so shit. Keep the ball, man. Fucking Alvarez! Fucking stupid idiot! Jesus! How much time do you think you've got, mate? Fucking hell! 10 yards on the edge of our penalty area and just dilly-dallying with it. You're playing at Liverpool here, mate. You've got to move the ball. Can't just hold it. Just stand there for 10 minutes. Jesus. Stuff like that that'll kill you in this game, yeah? Doing stupid shit. Told you at the start, this game's about doing the basics right and just playing standard football. Honestly, man. Whew. Foden into Haaland. This is good play. Haaland. Ah! So Van Rother says we must go 2-0 up before half time. I hope I said your name right there, Bray. Good play from Van Dijk again, to be fair. 10 minutes to go until half time. Another corner for City. Scored off the last one. Foden to take this one. Rotating corners. Foden swings it in. It's not bad. Back post. Alvarez is there. They swing across him. Resets to Bernardo Silva. He goes to switch it to Foden. But Gomez gets ahead and it's a throw-in for City on that far right-hand side. Oh, my days. The stress levels are unreal. Unreal stress levels. Walker to take this. Foden. Oh, come on, lads. We'll do Rodri. Haaland into De Bruyne. That's good play. De Bruyne. Head to the box. De Bruyne. Oh, it took a nasty deflection just past the post. Corner kick, Man City. That was nice little link up between Haaland and De Bruyne. I got flashback to Stamford Bridge a few years ago when he played a little 1-2 with Gabriel Jesus. Well, this time he doesn't get a great connection and it's deflected past the post for another City corner. I can't lie, guys. Our corners today have actually been pretty decent, man. Our corners have been pretty chill. Maybe they finally learned. De Bruyne takes another one. Back post. Headed away from Endo. Foden's there. Resets to Bernardo Silva. John Stones. Foden. City throwing again. I feel like we're on the edge of the penalty area. I feel like we're close to cracking the code. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we can defo get joy here today. But we're just not quite taking the right decision or something's just not quite coming off. But if we can try and, make that a little bit better, then we can have serious success. Walker throws it down the line for Alvarez. He's out on that right-hand side. That's Liverpool throwing right next to the corner flag. As we're getting a lot closer now to half-time. Stones into Ake. Manu Akanji. Can't be losing the ball here. Gives it back to Walker. Into Rodri. Rodri's now our deepest player. Switches it out to Ake. Liverpool pressing high here again. But if you can move the ball properly, then you can get success. And we've lost the ball again. Quansah goes back home to Kelleher. That's offside. No. Nunes running at our defence. Szoboszlai. Elliott. Blocked by Johnny Stones. It's out to Bradley. City under pressure here. Bradley swings in a cross. Headed away from Manu Akanji. And Luis Diaz has still got the ball here for Liverpool. Into Endo. City under pressure coming up. Come on, man. Elliott. Now City could transition here with De Bruyne. Oh, fucking hell. Haaland's one-on-one with Van Dijk. Knock and run. Knock and run. Haaland. No. Goalkeeper, man. Fucking hell. Fuck. Big chance, man. I feel like he should have just fucking knocked it, man. He should have just knocked the ball past Van Dijk and sprinted after it. Should have just knocked it. He done well, Haaland, to be fair. He's got Van Dijk in a bit of a mess, but in the end, he just doesn't get a great connection. Well, he does get a good connection, but it's just not the connection that you really want. So ball's lying to Luis Diaz, left-hand side. Okay, now this is grim. This is proper grim, man. My heartbeat's 92 beats, man. 92 beats per minute. What the hell? This is like fat burner, innit? You know what I mean? You want to lose fat? Watch Liverpool v Man City at Anfield. Everyone behind the ball now for City here. Long ball forward. Fuck. Ederson's done well there. Ederson's done really well. Ederson rolls it out to Rodri. That's a good throw. Into Alvarez. He's on side here as well. Someone help him out. Well in, Alvarez. That's good play, Alvarez, because no one helped you out there, mate. So you done well there. That's what I'm on about when we like counter-attack. We don't really know how to do it. Like Ederson there, throw the ball out to Rodri, which is a really good throw. Rodri then pinged it out to Alvarez, which was a good ball, but then no one helped him out. So long ball forward here for Nunez. He pulled him back. That's a fucking foul, ref. Sorry for my swearing, man, by the way. I try not to swear on these watch-alongs because I know, like, families and shit watch. But, like, the stress is real, isn't it? The stress is real. Yo, we hit 1K likes as well, apparently. Come on, let's do it. Smash the like button if you've not done so already, guys. Come on. 4 minutes to go. Yo, big up Martin. Martin, I don't know if you're watching, man, but if you are, yeah, I'll just come back on at half-time, innit? Oh, we lost the ball in a cheap area. Szoboszlai into Diaz. Not like this, man. Not like this. Wide from Luis Diaz. Stupidly lose possession of the ball in the middle of the pitch. And we should have been punished. It's a stupid ball from Rodri to John Stones. I don't know what he thinks John Stones is going to be able to do with it there. Diaz cuts in field. He gets a little bit lucky with the rebound. And to be honest with you, Diaz, it's poor that he's not hit the target there, to be honest. It's a bit poor. Diaz loses the ball to Foden. That's a foul, ref. Yes, free kick for City. In a similar area to where Kevin De Bruyne took it last year and we ended up conceding. Let's just keep the ball, lads. 3 minutes to go until half-time, yeah. Let's just get to half-time 1-0 up. It's all about calma. Calma. Kevin De Bruyne shouting at someone. I don't know what who's he shouting at? Shouting at someone. Rodri to Stones. Stones in space. Stones in space. Pass the football. I feel like Bernardo kind of killed him there. Alvarez. Ake. Into Rodri. Walker. Rodri. Bernardo into Alvarez. Up against Quansah. Drives in field. Loses the ball, but City retain it with Nathan Ake into Rodri. De Bruyne's gone out to that right-hand side temporarily, and Phil Foden's in the middle of the pitch. They have done that a couple of times since De Bruyne come back from his injury. Walker into Rodri. Good play. So he's like, this is better football from City. Great play from Rodri into Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to find Haaland, and to be honest with you, that's a poor ball. I expected him to do that. Oh, Haaland's robbed him. Alvarez, left-hand side, cuts in. Goes for the shot, man. That's a bit greedy, but That was nice play from Haaland. Completely robbed Van Dijk there. To be honest, we should have probably done a bit better. Well done, Haaland. Done well there, man, to rob him. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. Ooh. Kelleher goes long. It's up into the middle. John Stones is there. Nunes out to Szoboszlai. 30 seconds to go. Gomez switches it to the left-hand side. Good header from Nathan Ake. Alvarez brings it down. Back to Stones. Clear your lines. Clear your lines. Clear the ball, man. Throw in for City. What do you reckon? 2-3 minutes? 2 minutes? There's not been much, has there? There's been a goal. No injuries. Yeah, probably a minute, 2 minutes. Not much has happened, to be honest with you. Ake throws it to Haaland, who goes down. Referee says no foul. Endo. Back into Van Dijk. 2 minutes added on here. Walker wins it. Walker wins it! Go, Walker! Run, man! Get in the box, someone! Walker! Fucking hell, man! Jesus, how hard did he hit that ball there, Walker? Could you hit the ball any harder than that, man? Oh, my day. He does so well to win the ball there, yeah? But this is why you don't really like Walker in crossing positions, mate. Because he absolutely smacks the ball. Bro! Why didn't he just tap it? He's tanked it, man. Ah. If he doesn't tank that, if he just gets the normal power that a normal human being would put on that, De Bruyne's got an open net. He just absolutely smashes the ball across the 6-yard area for no reason. Anyway, 1 minute to go here. Szoboszlai in space. Let him shoot, lads. I dare you. Bradley, that's poor marking from Alvarez. And John Stones needs to clear his lines, and he does get a bit lucky there, to be honest with you. Alvarez needs to wake up. Just completely left Alvarez. 40 seconds to go. Diaz. Into Kwanzaa. 20 seconds. Van Dijk into Kwanzaa. So you just need to chill here, man. Not doing anything stupid at the end of this first half. Ake heads it down. Get rid of it. Why did you do that, Alvarez? And now Rodri's had to take a fucking foul and a booking because you're an idiot. There's 10 seconds left of the half and he's trying to play a little ball in the middle there. Just fucking hoof the ball up the pitch, man. Honestly. I told you at the start of the game, it's about doing the simple things. There's 10 seconds left, and this bozo, he's trying to play a little dink ball in the middle of the pitch. He should have just hoofed the ball up the pitch there, and it's half time. Now Rodri's booked, and they've got a free kick. Oh. This guy, man. He's shot. Strange decision. Half time. Oh, bloody hell. Well, what do you make of that? What do you make of that? Oh, my God. That was intense as hell, man. Intense as hell. City 1-0 up thanks to a goal from John Stones. I don't think we played particularly well, but the good news is we're seriously limiting Liverpool's threat coming forward. They've not really had any chances, and any chances that they've had have been like sort of edge of the penalty area type stuff, but I think we need another goal before Salah comes on. I do. I think we need a goal before Salah comes on because I think if he comes on, he could hook us. He could cook us, guys, to be honest with you. Let me see what Martin's saying. Martin, mate, what did you make of that? That was the most intense 45 minutes I've watched for a long time, man.
Take it back. Julian Alvarez doesn't work on the wing.
He's getting into good areas, man. But, like, I don't have a problem with anything he's doing forward. But, like, that there at the end, mate, that was just ridiculous. Why is he not just hooping that up the pitch?
This is a... hate to say it, we've scored a goal. What a question? Why are we so damn deep?
Well, I think there's two reasons for it. One, we want to try and neutralize the spacing behind our defense, which obviously is a massive threat for Nunes. But two, I think you maybe have to give Liverpool a bit of credit. I just think they're getting on the ball a lot more than we probably thought. Like, if you look at the possession stats, bro, like they've had 53% possession. Like I thought we was going to have not a lot more, but I thought we was going to have probably slightly more than Liverpool. They'd probably have more possession than we thought.
The thing is, we said before that opening 10 minutes, keep ball, quiet them. We did it. But great. We were passing the ball around. Lovely. Thought Foden. I think that chance came to Foden. I don't think he realised. Because I'm like, hit the damn thing, and he just sort of like, nah. I just think we've gone one up, and then I don't mind Liverpool because listen, Liverpool said it are a good team, but we're giving the ball away cheaply. You look at all their chances; they're through us giving them. Stones playing great, scored a great goal. One of the chances, John Stones is playing musical statues.
Yeah, and
just stands there and just have the ball. Kyle Walker, for some reason, is more obsessed about coming into the middle than he is about covering Nunes. I'm not being funny, but do our players think Nunes is a bag of crap? Because no one wants to mark him.
Yeah, you know what I find quite strange as well? I don't know if you picked up on this during the game, but like how Kyle Walker, and this must be an instruction from Pep Guardiola, is just completely abandoning Luis Diaz on that left-hand side. And luckily so far, the ball's not gone to Luis Diaz and it's not caused us any issues.
He doesn't respect him. He doesn't think he's not a threat.
I know, but like, why are we doing that though? Why, like, what is it just to have an extra man in there? Because we've already got Stones and Akanji. Do you really need a third man in there?
I don't know. I don't know. To me, I think we need, and you get some will think I'm mad at this, we either need a Nunes on to give us more movement with transition.
Where would you put him? What, in the middle or the left?
Left.
Yeah.
We need an outlet on that left. This is not, I'm not going to go at Alvarez, but we need someone. The thing is, you could even do Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob, my thing with Oscar Bob is I think the game's too big for his age. I don't want to throw the guy in at the deep end. And I know, look, Liverpool are doing it, so you could do it. But for me, Nunes would at least hold of the ball, stop it. Because the one thing we're doing is, I don't know if you've noticed it, because we're so deep, when we do get the ball, there's nobody there to pass to. So we're having to hold the ball up, which to allow some of our players to go forward, but in turn, that allows 3 or 4 of the Liverpool players to come back. So you've lost the turnover straight away. You've lost the momentum.
Nunes is obviously great on the transition, and if you put him on the left-hand side, then it might actually be a smart move. Alvarez is getting some decent spaces, but he's not really done too much, is it?
You're gonna hate this. Do you know we're missing today?
Go on.
Grealish.
Oh, I'm not hating.
Grealish on that left.
Yeah, I do well. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You're at with it, but yeah.
I thought we'd have more possession than we had in that first half. Now, whether I care too much about that because we're winning, so it doesn't really care. But like, I thought we'd have more of the football. But by having less of the football, we're not having any of these Nunes in behind moments. There was the one, which was the goal, which was offside. Other than that, Nunes hasn't really got in behind our defense once. So it's a trade-off. Do we want more football to potentially create more chances for ourselves to go and win the game, but have more risk in behind? Or do we keep playing like we're playing, have less of the football, but we're not really conceding too many chances. But of course, we're going to have less chances. Now, we're 1 up. So maybe the answer to that is actually just continue the way we're going and just to continue to sit back a little bit deeper and try and get them on the counter attack. The problem is, you can clearly see, I said it so many times in the watch along, you can clearly see that we are a team that doesn't usually counter attacks because we make the wrong decisions.
What to do with it. It looks alien.
No, we don't know what we're doing when we counter attack.
We are so alien on this. And that's why our away record's so good, is because we don't play this counter-attacking football back and forth. Yeah. This is why basketball football doesn't suit us. Because we can't go end to end. We don't know what to do. We're like, what we're doing here. Because at the moment we haven't got full control, and like you said, we're having to play on the break. Some of our players are like, this is foreign. No got a clue what we're doing here. And they're not making the runs quick enough to allow that break to even occur. I mean, I'm not being funny. Haaland, as much as he's been anonymous, he's there as a threat at the moment, as a body.
Yeah.
100%. The one time we got in was the Van Dijk one, which to me, I think I think he haven't expected Van Dijk to commit. I think Van Dijk was excellent there because he just stood off, stayed with him and forced him into the shot.
Yeah. Nah, well, he did do. What I wanted Haaland to do there was just to knock the ball past him and then have a sprint. Who's faster, Van Dijk or Haaland? And then if it's Haaland, he gets past Van Dijk. Van Dijk either brings him down or he gets past him and he got a 1-on-1 where he kind of like didn't really do that. It was like he was trying to like just dribble and push back Van Dijk every time until he got the shot off. And then when he got the shot off, it wasn't particularly strong. Well, if you're Pep Guardiola now, what are you doing with the left wing? Because for me, I don't know what
I'm putting Nunes there.
I think I go Nunes.
We need to get that ball moving better in transition. Nunes has got the speed. Kovacic is up because the thing is, they're probably going to bring Salah on. No. We cannot give them the space and the opportunities or be as deep with Mo Salah coming at you. We do that, we'll get beat second half.
No, I agree. This is why for me, I think we need to get this second goal because Liverpool have been a lot better than probably most people thought. And Salah's going to be coming on the pitch, who always scores against us. 100%, man. It's going to be interesting. I don't think he's going to take Alvarez off. I think he'll keep him on, but I don't think Alvarez has been like.
He's
been getting in decent positions on that left-hand side. The problem is he's not really done a great deal with it. And then obviously that he did then at the end, sorry, man, that wound me up. There's 10 seconds left of the first half. The ball's come to you. Just put your foot under the ball and hoof it down the pitch and it's half time. He doesn't. He tries to play a little ball into Rodri. Rodri then obviously makes a foul and now gets booked. Rodri's now playing with a booking in the second half. So that was a bit annoying, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Pep does if he does put Nunes. I don't think he will. But
I don't think he'll do anything. Until he will allow. Personally, for me, I think he will allow Klopp to make the first move, which will be Salah.
Which will obviously be Salah, yeah.
He'll bring Salah on. He'll see how we go for 5 or 10 minutes. This is Pep's. We'll see how we go for 5 or 10 minutes. The trouble is, we could be at 1-1 or 2-1 down, and then we're chasing again. We cannot allow them to get the lead in this. If they equalise, I still think we'll win because I do think they'll score. But if we allow them to get in front, I don't think we'll come back.
Is there any shout for Doku, bro?
No, it's not his game. Not his game at all.
But it's not been the perfect game for him, though. You get your 1-on-1 against an 18-year-old who's obviously a good player. Don't get me wrong, but like you know that Doku loves to take ons. But this not the perfect game for him.
After where we did for the first half, then possibly because Doku's the only one who can. Because then you can still carry on your counter attack. I don't want us to play counter attack second half like that. That's my issue with it. Nothing against Doku. I don't want to go counter attacking at Anfield like that. Because then you're into a basketball game. And we are no good at basketball games.
Mm-hmm.
We can't allow, because parts of that first half, that was attack versus defense. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because there was a feeling if that game had carried on for 10 more minutes, I felt like there was a bit of an inevitability behind them scoring coming.
Mm-hmm.
Half time came at the right time for us. For me, anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. We was being a bit dumb there, to be honest with you. But we need to grind it out, man. Listen, we've got 45 minutes to go. We've got a 1-goal advantage, and listen, as the game goes on, Liverpool press more and more. Hopefully, that could give us spaces for Kevin De Bruyne.
Strong, we're gonna win. I feel it. We're gonna win, but you're going to need your pacemakers for the next 45, 50 minutes.
I know, mate. I know it's ridiculous. Mate, I peaked at 92 BPM in that first half, mate. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and I will see you all later, but I'm off to go watch second half and have a nice meal while you all have meltdown.
Oh, man. Yeah, big up for coming on, man. Have a good one.
Take care, mate.
Big up to Dr. Footy with the super chat. Says, Rodri walking on eggshells now. For fuck's sake, Alvarez, Bray. Yeah. That's annoying. Big up to Simmons with a 6 months. Says, get Bob on and Alvarez off. Alvarez is an accident waiting to happen. Well, listen, Bob's the perfect style maybe for what you need in this second half. It's just about, do you have the balls to throw him on? You know what I mean? He's inexperienced. If you've got the minerals, throw him on. But he probably is what we kind of need in that second half. Big up to Mackenzie, says, get Alvarez off now. Yeah, I don't think too many people disagree, bro. I don't think I have seen any player with the baddest first touch as Alvarez. Poor, says Chicken Wing. LB says Salah coming on in the second half. What, he's coming on now, is he? Or he's coming on later? I'll see. They're doing adverts at the moment. Big up to Pac-Man, says Stones, Alvarez, Bernardo taking too long on the ball. Could shoot ourselves in the foot big time if we don't sort it. Not that I'm nervous at all. Yeah, that's BS, bro. That's BS. Big up to Chicken Wing, said they are spamming Walker's side really hard. Yeah, they are. And to be fair, Walker's doing all right at the moment. He's not doing too bad. But, yeah, listen, they are going down that left-hand side a lot. Obviously, when Salah comes on, that will change. Mohammed says, why aren't City pushing for a second goal? Beats me. We are kind of just sitting there, aren't we? Trying to get them on the counter-attack. This is a very un-Manchester City-like style of performance, isn't it? Sitting back, trying to pick them off on the counter. It's not really what we're used to seeing, but I don't know, if we win the game, then we win the game. Massum says Alvarez leaving Ake exposed. We've got to score next. Yeah, Ake is actually getting a lot of 1v1 defensive situations. So, yeah, that's very true. Salah's warming up. I don't think he's going to be coming on at half time, but clearly he's going to be coming on pretty quickly after half time. He's going to be coming on pretty quickly after half time. But I don't think he's coming on straight away because he's warming up now. Tinsay says, not like he's Mr. Sitter. Direct error to goal, says Tinsay. And Jordan says, Kovacic centre mid, Foden left wing, Bernardo right wing. Yeah, you could do that. That's a fair thing to do. He could certainly do that 100%. And John with a 6 month says, Bob has the minerals to score in this LB. Foden to cook this half, says John with the 6 months. Big up for the super chats and the memberships, guys. Appreciate the support, man. Listen, there's 45 minutes left. We win this game, this Premier League's on. Yeah. If we take the L in 45 minutes, then not looking good, bruv. But right now, listen, it's not a great performance, but we're winning the game. So that's a chiller. Nunes left wing, LB. I'm favouring Nunes. I think he could help us on the transition. He can kick a ball. He can hold it. He works hard. I think Nunes is where I'd go. But I understand the shouts for Bob. Doku, listen, Doku's the player that you look at and go, oh, imagine what he could do. Imagine what he could do in this game, but he never really does it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I wouldn't go Doku personally. Alvarez is staying on anyway. Not that that's a surprise. We all knew he would stay on the pitch anyway. We got over 1,500 people tuned into the stream, guys. Please make sure you smash the like on the channel if you've on the stream if you've not done so already, and make sure, of course, you are subscribed. We've got 1,500 people tuned in. Let's get those likes to 1,300. Whilst you guys are doing that, I'm going to have a look. What is our most liked watch along? It was Newcastle versus City in the Premier League. 1,956 likes. 1,956 likes is the record amount of likes. But listen, players are back out on the pitch, second half. City to get us underway here with Kevin De Bruyne. This is it, man. This is it. It's time to perform. 45 minutes to go. You got a 1-goal lead. We'd have took this before the game. Let's just not bottle this now, man. Rodri gets us underway. Big up to Keon, says, I don't think we're playing great, but we're not playing bad. We weren't going to cook Pool at Anfield, but we're staying in the game. Come on, City. Yeah. Very, very reasonable comment, that, Keon. Very reasonable comment, bro. 100%. Right, let's go, man. That's a foul, referee. Straight away there. Free kick, yeah. Just Kevin De Bruyne. Foul by Endo. Whew. Stress, man. Right, come on, lads. Let's have 5 minutes of just keeping the ball and pause the football, yeah? That's what we need right now. We need to calm down. This is too much. This is too much. No subs. Salah warming up. Salah's going to be on in 5 minutes. Salah's on the pitch in 5 minutes, yeah? So ideally, you want to try and get a second goal before he comes on because his record against us is a joke. Poor ball from De Bruyne out to Foden. Well in Akanji. McAllister. Into Zoboslai. Tackled by Rodri. Foden wants a free kick. Referee says no. Oh, man, this is grim, this. Is it too early for the corner flag? Yeah, man, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Ake's got it in a left-back position. Oh! Penalty! Fucking hell, man! We are fucking shit. We're just fucking shit. Just end the game, man. End the game. End the game. End the game. Just fucking end the game, man. End the game. End it. End the game. Now just end the game. Ake, you fucking bozo. Just fucking, we've lost this match, man. We've lost, I'm afraid. Fucking hell, what? 1 minute 30 seconds into the second half, and Ake bozos it, yeah? Dick. You just knew someone was going to bozo. You just knew someone was going to bozo in this game, and Ake, someone who's usually reliable. I can't believe he's just fucking done that, man.
Brother,
Oh, I can't believe he's just done that. I cannot believe he's just done that. 90 seconds into the game, into the second half. Is that not a dive? Is he not dive there? I don't know. Fucking hell. Okay, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? I can't believe he's just done that. Fucking hell, mate. Simple pass back to the goalkeeper. Yellow card, by the way, people asking. You can fucking do one, mate. Yeah, not the time. Not the time. McAllister, come on, Edison. I beg you, make a save. I beg you, make a save. I beg you, make a save. Fucking hell. All that work, all the play, everything, and then you just throw it away like that. It's pathetic, man. It really is pathetic, that. Sorry, my confidence is on the floor, mate. I'm sorry. Back the team and all that, yeah, but my confidence is now just on the floor. Pathetic, right? The second half, says LB. We ain't winning this. Individual mistakes again, says Footy. We've got to try and pick ourselves up. But honestly, how do you pick yourself? How can you pick yourself up off that? Look at us, man. We're crumbling here. We need Kevin De Bruyne, someone like that, to step up. Yeah, it's time for the big players to step up now, man. De Bruyne, we need you to do something, bro. We need you to step up, man. We're rattled here. Honestly, we just need to go through the next 5 or 10 minutes now without conceding another goal. LB, you predicted that we concede. I did. Not like that, though. Jesus. We just need to get through this next 5-10 minutes now. Get through this next 5-10 minutes, and then try and get play. But they're gonna be so buzzing now. Come on, Haaland, mate. Come on, you got to be on side, pal. Yeah. That's just such a bad one to take, man. Like, look at the fans now. The fans are so up for it, man. Honestly, this is for the big players to step up now. I mean, I know they're all big players, yeah, but like the Kevin De Bruynes, yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at Haaland. I'm looking at Rodri. I need you guys to step up, man. Ball forward for Nunes. Edison gets it. He's offside anyway. Pain. Patrick plays. Edison's now also, not only did Ake do a crap pass, which then led to a penalty, Edison's now injured. So now Edison has to go off. So it's now a double whammy. Patrick says, but Alvarez was the problem, right? I think he's maybe part of the problem that maybe needs to come off. I don't think it was a major issue, but now Edison is definitely going to be coming off here for Ortega. So it's a double whammy here. Every single time someone bowls it. I feel like I've just been floored. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been floored, man. We've got to try and pick ourselves up, man. We've got to try and pick ourselves up somehow. Yeah, it looks like Edison. No way Edison's going to be carrying on here. You can't risk him carrying on either. Remember Newcastle away? That farce? Yeah, you got to get him off. You got to get him off, man. Does he even touch him on a reel? Does he even touch him? Edison on Nunes. That angle did look like it did, but maybe there's another angle. Dr. Footy says these players have lost the league by themselves. Well, it's not over yet, bro. It's not over yet. There's still, what, 35 minutes to go. Still 35 minutes to go in this second half. We've just got to try and pick ourselves up, man, because the energy's low. You know, the players have to try and pick themselves up here. And I know it's difficult, yeah. Ortega's now on. I don't know. I won't be blaming Edison for that. There's no way people can be blaming Edison for that, surely, mate. Like, that is just... Ake has absolutely screwed Edison with that pass. Like, come on, man. Surely people are not blaming Edison there. For me, that's all Ake. Come on, man. Come on. Pick ourselves up. Come on, pick ourselves up, man. It's done. It's done and dusted. What we can't do it anything, yeah. We just got to move on. We've got 30 minutes, 35 minutes to go and win this football match. Oh, now Walker's joining the bozo movement. Luckily, we get away with it. Bernardo tries to swing one into Alvarez, and we're just rattled here, guys. We're completely rattled. Kyle Walker bozoing it. Bernardo just kicking the ball out of play. Then gives a stupid free kick away, which is now going to pick up the fan base. Are we stupid? We are fucking fully rattled, man. Dumb. You just need to keep the ball for 5 minutes, calm everyone down. What do? I mean, to be fair, it is a foul on Bernardo in the first place, is why Bernardo's done him. But you got to use your brain there, Bernardo. You're never gonna. What are you gonna do? Give a free kick away, which is now gonna get the Liverpool fans up for it and make it even more hostile. Alvarez has won it high on the pitch. Nah, it's not working, man. He's done really well to win that high up the pitch. De Bruyne into Foden. I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it here. 1-on-1. 1-on-1, man. Saved by Kelleher. Two chances there, man, to score a goal. Alvarez wins it really high up, does really well, but then the cross in just doesn't find a City player. And then Foden gets the ball 1-on-1 and then just sort of shoots it straight at Kelleher. We need fire in the chat to help us, says Bernardo's. He's lost the plot, Bernardo Silva. Mate, what? Bernardo Silva? What are you doing? He's lost the plot, mate. He's lost the plot. Nah, his head's gone. His head is gone. Kovacic, Emirates. This is the same thing, mate. What is he doing? What's he doing, man? Honestly, he's completely lost it. And now he's booked. Oh, my God. He's rattled Bernardo, mate. He's fully rattled here. And now he's just picked up a booking. What was he doing there, man? Oh, Salah. Salah's there now. Oh, yeah. I'd get Bernardo Silva off me for Kovacic. I really would. We need a calming presence in that midfield, and Bernardo is certainly not that right now. Andy's on a booking. I promise you. I'd take Bernardo off and put Kovacic on. Look at us here crumbling. Szoboszlai. Luckily, he shoots well wide. Oh, Robertson on, Salah on for Zabozlai and Bradley. So they've just upgraded 2 positions. 30 minutes to go. Honestly, guys, we might just have to take a point here, yeah. We might just have to take a point. If you offered me a point now, I think I'd take it, man. I'm sorry. I know that's not the mentality that we really need, but honestly, I think I'd take a point. Can't even get on the football, man. Can't even get on the ball. I got head loss, man. I got head loss, bro. Cronenberg, man. I want to, innit? But I've just got head loss. That's it. That's it. Well, look, one up half the pitch there from Haaland into Alvarez, left-hand side. We've lost it again. Here comes Salah. Ball in behind for Diaz. Here we go. Standard shit. And he puts it wide. Should be 2-1. There's the first chance. He's been on the pitch, what? A minute? A minute he's been on the pitch, Salah? And they should already be 2-1 up. They should already be 2-1 up. Yeah? And he's been on the pitch a minute. Take a point, man. Take a point right now, honestly. How's he missed that, Diaz? That is shocking from him. We should be losing the game. That is a madness. How on earth has he missed that, bro? Right, calm down. We've got the ball. Calm down, yeah? Let's just have a bit of possession for a bit. And we've lost it straight away. Mate, look at Diaz again in the middle here. Diaz could be that should probably be a goal as well. What are people talking about? Why am I saying take a point? Salah's been on the pitch 2-3 minutes. They probably should have scored that as well. Crazy. Corner kick for Liverpool. Ball in. Too high. Headed up for a Kanji. That's going to be another corner. I'm rattled, mate. I'm rattled. I'm rattled. Robertson with the corner. 25 minutes to go. Outswinger. Salah. Blocked by Diaz. Salah. Wide. I think you've got to get Kovacic on here, guys. You've got to get... You need someone to get on the pitch here who's a calming presence. We lost the ball again. This is pathetic. It's pathetic. We can't keep the ball for 10 seconds. Another corner for Liverpool. Another corner for Liverpool, man. We cannot keep the ball for 10 seconds, man. You've got to get Kovacic on this pitch and get someone who can keep the ball, man. Another corner. Headed away from Rodri, edge of the box. Salah. All the way back to Kelleher. He goes long. Headed away from Haaland. Nice play. Get rid. Well in. Come on, Kev. Hold it up. Hold it up. Unlucky. Come on. Let's go. Right, keep the ball for a bit, yeah? Bit of possession, boys. Bit of possession. A 33% possession in the last 5 minutes. Foden. Into John Stones. Come on. Right. Go. Come on. We need to keep the ball now. Keep the ball in a good area. Akanji. Into Walker. He is useless. He just can't cross a football. Here's Kovacic. This is good. This is good. This should help us, man. This should help us 100%. This should help us 100%. LB Alvarez has lost the ball 18 times. Get him off. Doku's coming on. Wow. Didn't see that one coming. Jeremy Doku is coming on. Okay. Okay. All right, so you got Kovacic on for a little bit more control, but then you got Doku on to try and make something happen. I can get behind that, to be honest with you. I can get behind it. 23 minutes to go. Elliot. Robertson. I don't mind these subs. I don't mind these subs. People might not like Doku, yeah, but like Alvarez hasn't been great, so. Robertson swings in an early cross, and it's a poor cross. Oh, fucking hell. It almost went straight in. Jesus, that's all we would have needed. A bozo moment for a penalty, and then a cross that just goes straight in the net. Right, here we go, man. Here we go. So who's he taking off for Kovacic? Has to be Bernardo Silva. Has to be Bernardo Silva. Alvarez is off. It has to be Alvarez and Bernardo, surely. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. You take Kevin De Bruyne off. What? Kevin's not happy with something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's not happy with. I don't think he probably is not happy about being subbed off, but I don't think that's what he's kicking off at. He's kicking off at something. But I'm not sure what. But yeah, De Bruyne off. Alvarez off. Kovacic and Doku on. But both managers have made the move. Let's see how it plays out. 20 minutes to go. Kovacic. Look at him. Straight away. He's a fucking baller, Kovacic, man. Probably should have started today if we're being real. Doku back into Kovacic. Straight away there. Look at the confidence that Kovacic brings, man. On the ball. Drives forward. Nice. Haaland tries to play a 1-2 with Foden, but the ball's not good enough. Diaz is on a run. Well defended by Walker. Throwing for Liverpool just inside the City half. These nerve levels. Crazy, man. So Foden's surely going to be playing central now, isn't it? We've gone to like a 4-4-2. That is a brave ass move from Pep Guardiola. I'm not sure why he's done that. He's gone 4-4-2. Surely not. We're crumbling again. It's crumble season at Anfield. Good defending from Ake. It looks like we're playing 4-4-2. Rodri and Kovacic in the middle, Bernardo right wing, Doku left wing. Oh, what a save, Ortega. That should have been a goal as well. Look at this from Kovacic, man. King Rolls Royce. Yeah, unbelievable player. Bernardo. Nah. Honestly, we've not kept the ball for more than about 20 seconds at a time. That's nice from Kovacic again. Into Haaland. Needs support. Gives it to Doku. That finally arrives. Into Kovacic. Rodri into Foden. Edge of the penalty area. Back to Rodri. Kovacic has made an instant difference to this game. Instantly. Look at him, man. Baller. Walker into Bernardo Silva. Oh, Walker's he's been poor today, you know. He really has. Made a couple good defensive plays, but on the ball, his crossing's been woeful. He just kicked the ball out for a goal kick there. $18 minutes to go. Keller goes long. Up to Salah. Good tackle from Ake. Into Doku. Oh, good play from Doku into Ake. Ake swings in a cross. Oh! Hit the bar! Oh, damn! It would have been the jammiest goal you've ever seen in your life. I don't give a fuck if it went in. It would have been celebrating anyway. It's a bit of a dead cross from Ake. Keller comes and punches it, but he punches it onto Foden and off of Foden. Oh, it hit his hand anyway. It wouldn't have gone in. It wouldn't have counted anyway. It hit his hand. I'm kind of glad that didn't go in, because if it did, I would have celebrated so hard, and then I would have been crushed when they would have ruled it out. Get rid. My nerves are shot here, you know. Absolutely shot. Kovacic. Into Doku. Salah's still down injured here. Back into Kovacic. He's made such a big difference, hasn't he, guys, Kovacic, since he's coming on. He's only been on the pitch a minute, but he's made such a huge difference. Kovacic into Jeremy Doku out on the left-hand side. Drives in field. Finds Kovacic. Back to Doku. Rodri into Kyle Walker. This is good, man. This is good. This is a good period of possession here. This is what we needed. A little bit of possession. Bernardo out on the right-hand side. Into Rodri. I like it. This is all right, man. This is all right. We needed this 20 minutes ago. Kanji fires it out to Bernardo again. He tries a back heel. That's a City throw-in. High up the pitch. But obviously, the more we move up the pitch, the more the counter-attack becomes a threat. Yeah, he don't even touch him, Walker. I'm not sure why there was people saying that was a red card. He just catches his foot. It's never a red card. Here comes Gakpo for Darwin Núñez. Well, he's still fast, Gakpo, so the threat's still there. It's probably not quite as threatening as Nunes from a counter-attacking point of view, but he scores goals, man. Gakpo likes to score goals. Kanji into Kovacic. City throw again. Oh, 14 minutes to go as we approach the end game. Angel says, I stand by my word. Sell KDB, he's shot. Foden attacking midfield. Yeah, well, he's basically playing as a second striker now, Foden. Dr. Footy says, Docker ain't doing shit. Kovacic will cost. It's over. Kovacic has been a massive plus for us since he come on. Bernardo to Kyle Walker. And then he gives the ball away, Kyle Walker. He's head's gone as well. I don't know what he's thinking, Kyle Walker. You can't keep the ball. You can't keep the ball at all. He's ass on the ball. He really is. Kovacic. Oh, Foden, man. It's a great ball from Kovacic into Foden, and Foden just can't keep it. Nice play. Nice play, Ake. He's done well, Ake, since he gave away that Bozo moment. He could have crumbled, but he's done all right. He's done all right since that Bozo moment. Ortega out to Bernardo, flicks it into Phil Foden. Phil Foden needs support, has to go left, gives it into Kovacic. He's got space there as well to drive forward. Gives it to Jeremy Doku out on that left-hand side. Doku goes for the shot, blocked. It's weak. Weak, that Doku. Come on. 12 minutes to go. Pep and KDB having a bit of an argument about something. I'm not sure what. Maybe he's just moaning about being subbed off. I don't know. Gomez coming down the right-hand side. He's up against Ake. Gets a cross, but it's well blocked by Ake, and that should be a goal kick. Well done, Ake. Well done. Well done. You've done well since the Bozo. Come on, that's shite. Salah in the box. Diaz has got it. Back to McAllister. Final 10 minutes of the game we're about to enter into now. Endo. Quansah just drives past everyone. Gets the shot off. Saved by Ortega. That's seriously poor from City, that, just let Quansah dribble past everyone. How has he just dribbled past our players there, the centre-back, and then got a shot off? Like, what's going on there? Good save from Ortega in the end. Parries it wide as well. McAllister. Back to Endo. Van Dijk switches it out to Salah. Salah. Poor ball in the box, that from Salah, to be honest. Foden. Swings it out to Doku. Can he keep it in? He can keep it in. Doku up against Quansah. Goes on the left. Puts the ball in. Headed away. And now we're going to get done on the counter-attack, man. Diaz. Walker gets done. Oh, look at this. It's pathetic. Diaz has still got the ball. He's taking the piss. And finally, blocked by Walker. Oh, my God. How is he just ran the whole length of the pitch there without Rodri or Walker getting the ball off him, man? Corner ball for Liverpool. 9 minutes to play. Header over the bar from Van Dijk because we had 8 minutes left. Amar says, what a bunch of bottlers, lol. Same shit, New Year. Come on, man. I just don't see us scoring a goal now in these final 8 minutes. I'm not sure where the creativity is other than maybe Foden, but Foden's not really getting on the ball that much. So that's why I'm kind of like, might just take the point, to be honest. .7 minutes added time. Well, I mean, well, there's been a goal, the penalty, obviously the penalty, then Edison. To be fair, there probably is going to be quite a lot of added time, but might not need it because the ball's coming through. Diaz, Ortega decides not to come. Robertson's got a crossing position, swings it in towards the back post. Ake heads it away, edge of the box. Gomez with the strike blocked. Out to Salah. Salah again. Swings it in for Diaz, and that's good defending from Kyle Walker, that. Ball over the top here for Robertson. Pulls it back. Oh, my God. We're getting cooked here, man. Honestly, we're getting cooked here. We need this game to end as soon as possible. As soon as possible. That could have been a goal on another day as well. Like, McAllister there. Walker might be injured. What would it be? Diaz on. Akanji goes right back for the final 6 minutes if he can't continue. Is he going to carry on, Walker, or what? Because if he goes off now, we're going to be temporarily playing with 10 men while he gets this treatment, which isn't ideal. We kind of need a quick decision here. Either comes back on straight away or we need to make the sub instantly. Diaz on, Akanji right back. Ortega goes long. Walker's still not on the pitch. That's a foul, ref. It's a foul. They get that foul all the time, man. That was a clear foul on Akanji. Clear foul. Pulled him back. Robertson. Well in from Rodri. Akanji's got it. It's a foul. Gives us that one. Good. Good. Free kick for Sear. Ortega goes long with the free kick. Well in, Rodri. Throwing for City on the halfway line. Yo, big up my mate Simmons, man. Says, shit show. We need a right back, left, right winger, and creative midfielder in the summer. Jeez, wholesale changes needed. We definitely need someone that can compete with Walker around that right-hand side, mate, especially from an attacking point of view. Because he's just crossing. He's just so poor, man. It really is. I'm still hoping we get Paqueta as well in the summer. Hell, even Rodri wanted to try and temporarily join the Boswell movement there. 3 minutes to go. This is it, man. This is it. This is going to be painful if we concede here. It's a foul. Cronenberg says, pray along with me, brothers. Energy in the chat. Yeah, it's a pray along now, isn't it? It's a pray along. It's not a watch along no more. I honestly think this has been such a bad performance, guys. Like, you know what's crazy as well? It's been such a bad performance, and if we didn't make a bozo mistake, we'd still be winning the game. Like, how crazy is that? The midfield is just absent. Well in, Kovacic. Well in. We're scrapping for it. Well in, Rodri. Go forward. Forward. Walker's fucking shit. I'm sorry, man. I don't like pushing our players, but he's been absolutely atrocious. Atrocious he's been today, especially in this second half. I don't even know if he's made a successful pass. Every single time he kicks the ball, it goes to a Liverpool player, man. I try not to cuss the players, man, but that is so poor. Go on, Kovacic. Oh, he's giving the ball away now as well. Crumble FC, man. Walker. That's a good ball last time into Foden. Good ball into Haaland. He switches it out to Doku. That's good football, man. Come on, Doku, do something. Oh, he hit the post. He hit the post. No, damn. Doku hit the post in the 88th minute of the game. Oh. And now Liverpool are going to go down the other end and score. No, they're not. Ortega does well. Oh, my God. I can't believe we just hit the post. Shit. Yes, free kick for City. No, chill out, Kovacic, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to go for it and try and get the win, but then you just leave yourself open to the counter attack, or do we just shake hands on it and take the point? Where's Ake there? Ake is blowing hard there, man. Like, he's out of it. Oh man, imagine if Doku got the winner there, lads. It's absolute scenes. It's absolute scenes. Kovacic. Into Doku again. Oh no, we've lost the ball, man. Look at how high line we're doing. This is Postecoglou tactics, man. What are we doing? Look at the high line. You see the high line? What on earth are we doing, man? 8 minutes added on time. Oh, my days. 8 minutes. Jesus. I'm not moaning anymore because I'm just saying the same thing every time that we can't keep the ball. It's crazy, man. Harvey Elliott out on the right-hand side. Crosses it in. Corner for Liverpool. Oh. I'm just waiting for the inevitable moment of heartbreak. Salah crosses it. It's blocked by Doku. Another cross away from Bernardo Silva. Gomez switches it out to the right-hand side. Harvey Elliott. Quanta into Gomez. Gomez. Diaz. 4 or 5 players pressing high here for Liverpool. Liverpool are going for it, man. Bears. Elliott into Salah. He crosses it. It's blocked by Stones. Back to Salah. Into McAllister. Harvey Elliott. Crosses it in. Headed down. And it's more up and away rather than just away from Akanji. But he does get it away. And Bernardo's got that and should clear. He does. Bernardo's got it. He gives it to Foden. And that's a pretty sick tackle from Van Dijk, can't lie. Rodri back to Ortega. Ortega goes long. He ain't messing around today, Ortega. He's like, I ain't being the guy who gives a shit pass away for a goal. Look at how our midfield is just getting exposed. Doku tracking back. Salah's on the right. Salah ball in. And it's Gakpo who hits the bar. And it's a goal. But is it offside? I think it is. They've given offside. They've given offside. And he was offside. I'm not sure if that would have counted anyway, because I think the referee blew the whistle. Mate, imagine, yeah. Imagine if he blows the whistle and then it's actually onside. Then they can't give it, innit? Because he's blown the whistle. That would have been a bit of controversy. Four minutes left. 4 minutes left. Come on, Blues. Foden to Rodri. Rodri to Doku. He's actually been all right, Doku, since he come on. He's not done too much, but like, he's not really done too much wrong. Disgusting. That's what this is. Rodri to Ake. Ake to Doku. Doku out on the left-hand side. He's onside according to the referees. Doku goes on the left. Big chance! No! Man! Fuck! He puts the ball in. It comes to Foden who tries a back heel. It just doesn't come off, man. Big chance. Big chance. And now it's Highline FC. Salah gives the ball away now to Bernardo, who then just gives the ball straight back to Liverpool. I can't lie, man. He's been piss poor today, Bernardo, especially in this second half. This second half has been so bad. So bad. Still 3 minutes to play. Liverpool have it here with Harvey Elliott out on the right-hand side. Gomez to Quansah, out to Van Dijk on the left. Man, I'm shitting myself, lads. I can't take it. I can't take a last-minute goal for Liverpool. I don't know if I can take it, boys. Yeah. My BPM's at 92. 92 BPM. That ain't normal, bruh. Yeah, I'm sitting down. Crazy. Throwing for Liverpool. 2 and a bit minutes to go. Liverpool come forward again. Ball over the top. He's down. No! Gakpo, here it is. Here it is. No pen on Salah. Apparently, that's going to be a VAR check. As Ake just give away another pen there. They're going to VAR check it. 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 I knew they'd score, bro. I knew they'd score. 2 penalties in 1 game. They're going to get that, 100%. 96-minute penalty. I'm calm as shit, yeah, because I knew this was going to happen. I've seen this so many times before that I knew this was going to be a pen. No chance is that a penalty. That's pathetic from Salah. That is pathetic, bro. He dived, man. He should be booked. Haaland and Gomez having a little scrap. Oh, fucking hell. This is it, man. 97th minute. Jesus. I thought it would be before that, to be honest. Corner ball, Liverpool. I know for a fact, yeah, that this is going to end up in a goal. Robertson whips it in. Headed away. Get rid. Get rid! Fucking hell, man. This has been an awful second half performance, this. It really has. Done well to... Well, it's not over yet, is it? Oh, Diaz is cooking. Diaz is cooking. Edge of the box to Salah. Heads it down. It's another corner. And it's going to be another penalty. Another penalty check. Oh. We're doing our best to give this, guys. We're doing our best to give this away. We're trying our best, man. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a penalty check, guys. Let's Doku just give a penalty away there. We're trying our best to give a penalty away. No, it's a corner. Darcy says, disgusting performance, mate. So disappointing it is. And we're trying to fuck ourselves here, yeah? We're trying to fuck ourselves. It's the 99th minute of the game. They scored one against Forest. Are they going to score another one? Full time. That was pathetic, mate. Yeah. That second half performance was embarrassing. Listen, the point, it keeps us in the race, yeah? It keeps us in the race. We no longer have control of the Premier League. We can win all our games for the rest of the season and still might not win the Prem. But it keeps us in there. And to be honest with you, we were lucky there to get away with a point. We were so lucky to get away with a point because that team did everything it possibly could to try and fuck us in the second half, man. It's unreal. Oh. Despite playing that bad, if we don't do that one bozo, we win the game. How is that even think that? That is crazy, mate. That is crazy. So we're now third in the Premier League. 1 point behind Liverpool and Arsenal with an inferior goal difference. Arsenal have plus 11 goals on the goal difference, which isn't ideal. Oh, my days. I can't believe how bad we were in that second half. I cannot believe how bad we were in that second half. Unreal. It's mad, yeah, because a 1-1, right? It's not great, man. I think we needed to win the game today, personally, yeah. I think we needed to win the game personally, but a 1-1, listen, we're still in the race. If we lose the game, we're out the race. We're still in the race, and we probably should have lost based off that second half performance. But that was scary how bad we were in that second half, man. Serious. Like, Bernardo Silva, like, what did you do in that second half, mate? What was wrong with you? Walker's crossing, his passing forward was poor. Alvarez just ghosted just the second half. Honestly, man, I think we might just have to be kind of happy that we got a point out of that, because we probably didn't deserve to get a point out of that. Honestly. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. We got player ratings coming up as well, guys. That's going to be an interesting one. But it's weird. It's a weird feeling. It's such a weird feeling, yeah, because on one hand, we were crap and deserved to lose. On the other hand, if we didn't make a bozo mistake, we win the game. So what is it? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't even know. Scary thing there, yeah. The scary thing is, like, players like Bernardo Silva was poor in that second half. Yeah, Walker was poor going forward second half. Akanji, by the way, again, yeah, did nothing wrong. Great player. Great player he is, honestly. He's mega. Man, I can't believe he would have won that game if he didn't do that bozo. That is honestly so annoying. So frustrating, man. Okay, as well, the guy who normally don't make no mistakes. Made the mistake. Sorry, guys, I was just sorting the player rating stream out. Big up to Roll Up says we were never going to win today at Anfield we were never going to go to Anfield and win today. We should have done, bro, with the teams out on the pitch. And despite how bad we were, yeah, if Ake doesn't do that bozo, we win the game. That's the annoying thing. The really annoying thing. Darcy says we're going to drop more points too, mate. It's not ours this season. I think, well, this is the problem that I have with the people who were saying, oh, don't worry, get a point at Anfield and it's chill. Is because we've still now only beaten 2 teams in the top 6. Both of them were against United. It's another game that we've not won against the top 6. We now play Arsenal next in the league. So you're going to have to break the mold. Then you play Villa. I mean, you got to beat Arsenal, by the way, yeah? Let's not have this, point against Arsenal's good. No. No, okay. I can kind of understand why some people might have said a point at Anfield is chill, LB. Like, they don't agree with me about winning. But you can't now say there, after a draw today, a draw against Arsenal at home is decent. No, it's not. It's not. I'm not having that, man. I'm not having that. You can't tell me that a point against Arsenal next will be a good point. No. If you want to win the league, you actually have to win some football matches, and including the top 6 teams. You now have to beat Arsenal for me. Yeah, because who do Liverpool play next? Brighton at home. So they'll beat Brighton at home. If it was away, maybe not. They'll beat Brighton. They'll be 4 points ahead of us. If you draw against Arsenal, yeah, what? Then they'll be 3 points ahead of us. But they've got the better goal difference, so it's essentially another point. You'll be 4 points behind them. With what? There'll be 9 games to play. I just don't see it, man. I think you've got to beat Arsenal now. I think you had to beat at least one of these 2 teams. The good news is, yeah, we didn't lose, because if you lost today, I think league would have been over if we lost today. You didn't lose, and now if you do beat Arsenal, we've still got a very good chance of winning the league. The problem is you're looking at other teams to take points off Liverpool, and I really struggle to see who's going to do that. I looked at their fixtures, man. I'm looking at them, and I don't know. But then sometimes, you know, football's weird, innit? And some random team will just take points off him. So maybe that's the situation. City all the way said the problem is Arsenal's form could easily beat us. Well, yeah, this is the thing. This Arsenal game now is make or break. You have to beat Arsenal. For me, you have to beat Arsenal 100%. Amar says we're not beating Arsenal. We are shit, awful. We have to. We have to beat them. Chicken Wing says fair play to Liverpool, poor from us. Yeah, man, they did a lot better than people probably expected. A lot better. So fair dues to them. Marshy Boy says take the draw, but we need to play way better against Arsenal. But we were shocking in the second half. Completely agree with that. Off Meta says Foden should have started in the mid. Bernardo is too slow. Top teams that counter. Bernardo should played right wing like against Bayern and Real Madrid, says Off Meta Professor. Yeah, probably again. In hindsight, probably definitely agree with that. Kovacic should have started. Rodri was alone. I thought we looked a lot better when Kovacic come on the pitch. A lot better is probably an overstatement. We looked better when he come on the pitch. We looked like we had another player, yeah, who could keep the ball and calm us down. And within a minute of him being on the pitch, we've seen that effect. So, yeah, I mean, I had Kovacic in my starting 11. I see why Pep didn't do it. But again, maybe in hindsight, he probably should have started Kovacic. Simpad said a draw at Anfield is never a bad result. I don't know, mate. I think when you look at the team that we put out on the pitch and you look at the team that Liverpool put out, it is probably slightly disappointing. And the fact is, bro, we played that bad. Yeah, we played that bad. And if Ake doesn't bozo it, we win the game. So, but in hindsight, the way I'm trying to look at this from a positive point of view, the way I'm trying to look at this is we probably should have lost that match in the end. We didn't deserve to, we didn't deserve to get a point. Well, we probably didn't. Diaz had about 2-3 shots that he should have probably scored. Ortega made a big save on Darwin Núñez. Then again, we hit the post at the other end. But you know what I mean? Like, they were by far the better team in the second half. That's the positive spin I'm going to try and put on this. Mohammed says, can't see us winning the league. Not good enough. Louise says, we take the draw and move. Well, we have to now. But that Arsenal game, we have to win the game, Louise, now against Arsenal. I can't have this thing about, oh, no, don't worry. We draw against Arsenal. We're still in the race. No. No, we'd be 3 points behind, yeah, with an inferior goal difference with 9 games to play. And that's another team that we've not beaten. And by the way, the game after that's Villa. So where's the confidence and chest going to come for Villa? You not beat Arsenal, you not beat Liverpool, you not beat Spurs, you not beat Chelsea. And then all of a sudden we'll beat Villa. So for me, I think we needed to win today, really. But you beat Arsenal and you beat Villa, it puts us in a great position. But you have to beat Arsenal now. Yeah, you have to beat Arsenal for me. That's a final now for me. If Kovacic doesn't start against Arsenal, we're done, says Keon. Yeah, I think Kovacic, man, needs to play with Rodri and give Rodri a bit of extra support in there. And as well, like, the guy's chill. But I feel like, with Kovacic, this guy's played 100 games, yeah, for his country. He's played for Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Chelsea. He's now playing at City. This guy, like, he's experienced in the big moments. And you could see that when he come on. So I think Kovacic is a must. I think for me, you've either got to not play De Bruyne and play Foden in the middle, or you just got to accept the L and just play Foden on the wing against Arsenal. You can't play. You got to play Kovacic. Science Silver says, don't want to see Walker next season. He's finished. Worst captain ever. Yeah, man. Listen, like, he made some good plays, a few good defensive moments, but even then, like, some of his defending was so poor. Not poor, but like positional play was poor. But on the ball, he was atrocious. He really, really was, man. He really was, bro. Yo.
You, man, got lucky there,
Bro, I can't believe how fucking crap we were in that second half, man. Unreal, bro.
You didn't turn up. You lost it. Your head's gone.
I know.
Diaz should have finished his off, lad. I swear to God.
I know.
If he had his shooting boots on, it would have been 3-1. Easy.
I know, mate. I know. Like, it's so weird, bro, because, like, on one hand, I'm like, yo, if Ake doesn't do that bozo mistake, then we win the game. And on the other hand, I'm like, we shouldn't have even got a point out of that. That second half was atrocious. So it's proper weird feeling, man. In the end, I'm kind of chilled.
Did you think that was a pen? Did you think that was going to be given a pen?
Doku?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It was one of them, like, he does contact, but it's not mad contact. So I don't know. I think the on-field decision made it. So because he didn't give the on-field decision, is it clear and obviously an error? Probably not. But if he gives the pen, it's
Still though, his foot's high.
yeah, but
It's like he's in control. Any time he makes that tackle, he's not in control. As soon as your foot's that high, you can't be in control. So if you get it wrong, you've got to give the infringement.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was one of them. Like, some get given, some don't. In it, to be honest, but honestly, man, I'm just kind of chilled that we got a point in the end because we definitely deserve to lose the second half, 100%.
Yeah. If we win, we've got to win the second half. If we win the second half, we could win the game. At least we get a draw. So it means the title now. It's a 10-game tournament, lad.
I know.
Whoever has the best form over the next 10 games is going to win the league.
I know.
That's what it boils down to. Literally, is all it's going to boil down to. And the only benefit for Liverpool is we don't play the Arsenal or City. So
I know.
it still feels like advantage Liverpool.
No, I agree. I think from this position, you guys should be favourites from here. 100%.
10 games left to go. We've got to play Spurs. Spurs, Villa. But the way Spurs dealt with Villa today, we should deal with them. Spurs, Villa, Man U are our big, and obviously Everton, which is a derby. There are 4 big games, but you've still got Arsenal, you've still got Spurs, you've still got Villa.
Oh, bro,
we've got some big games.
We'll either be in the race or out the race after our next 2 games. Because we have to win our next 2 games against Arsenal and Villa. If we don't win them, we're out the race. I'm not having this thing, that we can get a point against Arsenal and it's still fine. No, it's not. At some point, you've actually got to win football matches, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, anyway, I'm gonna dip, bro, because I'm on a stream, man. But peace out, bro.
Just now, catching a bit.
Peace out, bro. Yo, big up Errol from Redmen TV, man. That was him. Keon says, we saw today KDB doesn't have the legs anymore. Does anyone know? Because obviously I don't have the audio on. Does anyone know what Kevin De Bruyne and Pep Guardiola was arguing about after the game? Or not, they weren't arguing. It was more of like a debate. And it wasn't after the game, it was during the game. Kind of butchered that. Does anyone know? Let me know in the chat. Big up Simmons again says, time to end the Alvarez experiment. He's got to be a backup striker, nothing more. We must beat Arsenal. I agree with that as well, mate, to be honest with you. But he won't be a backup striker because if he's a backup striker, he'll leave. So, it's either we play him in these weird positions or he'll leave. He's not going to be a backup striker, innit? Because look how dead the striker market is. Yeah, you're talking Ivan Toney as maybe top 6, top 7 strikers in Europe and going for 100 million. So if Alvarez is benched and doesn't play, he'll just leave. So I feel that's partly one of the reasons why we play him so much. Angel says this team is mediocre going forward, needs change. KP Masters, can you stop predicting City wins? Relax, you're a jinx. Honestly, our bro was so confident today. I genuinely thought he was going to win. I'm gutted, man. I'm kind of gutted, but at the same time, kind of not gutted because we should have lost the game. So I'm now kind of looking at it and go, I'm happy with a point. But then when I get happy with a point, I'm like, if Ake doesn't bozo it, we win the game. I'm in this weird circle of like, what the hell is going on? Big up to Darcy, say, our poor summer transfers have ruined us, mate. Yeah, they were. I tell you what, mate, Riyad Mahrez, if we would have had him this season, we defo win some of these draws, 100%, because he got big goals. Big goal. I was speaking it with my mate yesterday. You know what Riyad Mahrez did, He killed a lot of games off. Riyad Mahrez, a lot of the time, got the second goal or the third goal. Killed it off. Now, some people say, stat padders. No. What them goals do, they kill the game. And we've missed him massively. Big Popper says, I'm so angry with that. Short pass to the keeper in the ground that are primed to get at us. Set the ground alight. Kevin, Haaland and Phil, all shit, fuming. To be honest, bro, we'll go through the player ratings, man. But I don't think there was a lot of players out there today that were great. Big Popper. We're going to do the player rating. I'm just going to got 4 more super chats, then we'll do player ratings. Big up to Roll Up says, I think we're watching the decline of KDB. Well, of course we're watching the decline of KDB. He's 33, getting on 33. He's had a massive injury. I mean, he is on the decline. It's not. I mean, what's the alternative? He's not going to get better, innit? You know what I mean? So he is technically, factually on the decline. As soon as you get to 32, you're on the decline. Add into that an injury, a surgery on his hamstring. I mean, it's factual. How quickly the decline will be, I don't know. No one can tell that. Hopefully it's not serious. Hopefully it's not a massive dip. But this is why I've said in the past, when we spoke about transfers and we talk about the Kevin De Bruyne replacement, Because I don't think Foden's the Kevin De Bruyne replacement. Foden's just like his own unique thing. The Kevin De Bruyne replacement we should buy before Kevin leaves the football club. 100%. The Kevin De Bruyne replacement, whether it's Musiala, whether it's Wirtz, might be Paqueta, although I don't really see Paqueta as a Kevin De Bruyne replacement. But whoever it is, I think they should come in and they should have a season whilst Kevin De Bruyne is still here. So then you've still got Kevin De Bruyne. This new player isn't just thrown straight in and said, right, you're now the Kevin De Bruyne replacement. And then if they have a couple bad games, everyone will be like, this was your Kevin De Bruyne replacement who's a flop. No. They need that. I think they need a year. Plus, if you look at who we're talking about as a Kevin De Bruyne replacement, you're talking Musiala, 21. Wirtz, 2021. Yeah, young players. They might take some time to get bedded in. So I think whatever we do in the summer, I'm looking at this now and think whoever we go for as a Kevin De Bruyne replacement, we need to get them probably this summer and give him a year next year with Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne will probably leave at the end of next season, unless he goes this summer, but probably next season. And then that player then has already had a full year with City, understands Pep, understands the players, understands the league, whatever, because obviously if you get Wirtz or Musiala, they're coming from Germany, blah, 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 blah. Boom. Then they can blossom. I don't really think it's right. I don't even think it's fair on whoever we buy just to say, oh, Kevin's gone, you're coming in. We need 20 Premier League assists a season, plus another 15, 16 goals from you in all competitions. Otherwise, you'll get cooked. Like, nah, that's probably not fair. They need a year to bed in. Big up Chicky Wing says, crazy that Liverpool only win against the top six is Chelsea once. We are having problems like Chelsea. We are 100% having problems. The reason why I care about it a bit more about City right now is because we play Arsenal next at the end of the month. And for me, that is just simply a must-win game. It really is. Like today, listen, I went into it saying I think we need to win the game. Yeah, and I still think we needed to win the game. But a point keeps us in it. Yeah, we're a point behind. Like you can't say the league's done. But surely to God, like you can't sit here now, guys, and say, "Oh, point against Arsenal's fine." I can't. Nah. Grealish allows our midfield to work in big games. Well, yeah, this guy, has only played in one game against the Big Six this year, and it was against United. He's not been fit for any of the other ones. I mean, Grealish again in that second half. If we would have had Grealish when our team was just like bottling it and getting a bit rattled and we couldn't keep the ball, give the ball to Grealish and he'll keep the ball. I do think that's massively underrated. I know people will say, oh, so what, he just keeps hold of the football. It's not exactly a great skill. It's a great skill when you can do it at places like Anfield, the Bernabeu, Allianz Arena, Stamford Bridge, Emirates. The big games against the best teams in the biggest stadiums when all the eyes of the world are on that match and on you as a player, that's where it becomes a skill. I agree. At home to Sheffield United, it's probably, you look at it and go, what's he doing? Yeah, you probably look at it and go, eh. But to do that against the very best teams in Europe, when the whole world is watching the match, I think there's an element to say that that's probably a massively underrated skill. Big up to Angel says, sell KDB. His legs are shot. He's on the decline. KDB is way off the pace. Silva's heart is not in it, says MMC. Oswald says, we need Paqueta or a creative midfielder, ASAP LB. I want Paqueta big time. I want Paqueta big time. I think he's a bit of what we need. I think this team sometimes is a little bit too soft, and Paqueta, he's got that dog in him, man. I think we need him big time. Signs Silver says, I'm cooking player in the player ratings. Garbage performances from Signs. We're doing that next. Big up to Kian says, we're looking long term. We are in a transition season. If we are in a transition season, that's because we bought poorly. Yeah, we messed around with Gundogan, didn't get that deal done, and we let Mahrez go for 25 million quid, and everyone thought it was a great price when it wasn't. And big up to Nine Men says, reality is we don't have a winger. We lost so much in our quality. 100%. Right, guys. 1 second. Let me just make sure the redirect's on. The redirect is on. Big up to B8 says, Grealish ain't giving the ball away like Doku. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, bro, I actually think Doku didn't do too much wrong when he come on. He hit the post. Didn't really give the ball away. I thought he'd done okay, but I get the point. That Grealish don't give the ball away as much as Doku. Diaz was a big miss. Do you think so? I don't think he was a big miss at all. I don't think we missed Diaz one bit. Walker can fuck off down the lane. Right, crazy. Right, no more super chats, please, people, because we're heading over to the player ratings. Stream will redirect you automatically. It usually comes up, yeah, in the middle of the screen saying next up, or it'll come up in the live chat. Big up to Lee for the raid as well. We're going to go over to the player rating stream. If for whatever reason it doesn't redirect you, YouTube, it's LB. We'll be live straight away. No messing around. I'll see you in a few moments. Player ratings. This should be interesting.